subscribe, like the video, and, if possible, join Patreon. But if you don't have much money, you can support the channel by watching the novels on euroaudiobooks.com. Remember that you can participate in the polls so that your favorite novel gets published for free.
He's Kirigakure's rebellious ninja. The plot of Naruto in the white frame has already been seen, so let's see what is different about Naruto in the black frame. The moment he stepped out of Konoha Village, Uzumaki Naruto felt the air became fresh. Is this the outside world? Uzumaki Naruto looks around, like a curious baby who has never seen the world. Around, in addition to the woods, there's really nothing is worthy of being called Konoha Village. Looking at Naruto's ignorant face, Dasna took a few sips of wine. Hey, is it really okay for you to lead the three brats? Hatake Kakashi squinted and smiled. Don't worry, the success rate of our Konoha Village mission is very high. Okay, then you can protect me and go back until the bridge in the Land of Waves is built. Dasna said so, but he was still worried. After all, because he has no money to release the mission, he hides the most important information in the mission. He was being followed by Cardo. Along the way, there was no conversation among the people, until walking through a puddle of water stains. Uzumaki Naruto seemed to have discovered something, frowned, and stopped suddenly. His actions also surprised everyone. Kakashi cast a glance at Naruto and didn't say much. What's wrong, Naruto? Haruno Sakura approached Naruto with doubts. Sure enough, after unfolding his perception ability, Uzumaki Naruto suddenly became serious. I felt a little strange just now. The weather is so clear, and there is no sign of rain these days. The nearby land is even more dry. Why is there a pool of clear water here for no reason? It turns out that someone is hiding inside. Sure enough, Uzumaki Naruto discovered the hiding place of the Kirigakure Oni brothers. The audience remembers that Naruto in the white frame didn't realize this at first and was accidentally injured by the Ghost Brothers' sneak attack. Uchiha Sasuke was extremely calm in the face of the sudden sneak attack, and his performance was even better, only with Uzumaki Naruto's not-to-be-outdone left-hand swear. Inoki, that kid's habit of being alert and vigilant has never changed. Fourth Raikage. Well, as a newly graduated genin, Uzumaki Naruto's performance is already very good, and the rest is to accumulate combat experience. Terumi Mei. This kid's observation ability is really terrifying. He first felt the weirdness of the water stains, and then he used his perception ability, Ghost Brother. What? Somewhat. Haruno Sakura heard the words, looked at the water stains. Her pretty face turned pale with fright. There's only a puddle of water stains on the ground. How could there be people? Naruto, don't scare us. Maybe someone passing by accidentally spilled water. Haruno Sakura waved his hand and said with a smile, could it be our first mission? You are too nervous, relax. There's also teacher Kakashi. Hatake Kakashi shook his head helplessly, but gave Uzumaki Naruto an appreciative look. This kid's observation and caution are worthy of being the teacher's son. I said your whereabouts have been exposed. Have you been hiding and refusing to show up? Naruto ignored Haruno Sakura's comfort. At this time, he was staring at the water stain in front of him with all his attention. Sensibility is fully activated for fear of mistakes. Hey kid, are you overly vigilant? Ninetales said angrily. That can't be done. This is my first time out of the village to perform a mission. Who can guarantee what will happen? You should also know, look at Sasuke next to me. Their family is so powerful, he will be left alone overnight. Although the world of ninjas is full of excitement, if you are not careful, you may be finished in the next second. Ninetales, yes, what you said is very reasonable, but I can't refute it. Audience, hello. No, Uzumaki Naruto over there was a little too cautious. The Ghost Brothers are just too Chūnin. In their memories, Hatake Kakashi could instantly kill them both. There is absolutely no need to be so nervous. I was actually discovered by a brat. Then there's no way. I originally wanted you to be killed unknowingly. It would be less painful. Accompanied by the sound, a human head slowly emerges from the water stains. There are people there. Haruno Sakura sees this. Her legs tremble in fright. Not only one person, he actually has a partner. Brother Ghost. The two are connected by a barb chain. The speed of the two was extremely fast, and they came to Uzumaki Naruto in the blink of an eye. Naruto, looking at the sharp claws that the opponent has stretched out, Haruno Sakura screamed in horror. However, in the next second, there was only a muffled bang. Uzumaki Naruto punched one of them into the depths of the woods. Due to the problem of the chain, the other was dragged by the opponent and flew out together. Dazner, Haruno Sakura. Uchiha Sasuke. Impossible. How did he do it? Hatake Kakashi was even more stunned. This punch actually knocked the weight of two people flying. What a powerful physical skill this is. No, this is probably a strange force. I'm so nervous, Big Fox. Fortunately, I condensed chakra on the fist in advance, and my punching speed was fast enough, so I survived. Nine Tails. Audience, is this guy playing tricks on us on purpose? Listen to what people say. Doesn't he know how powerful he is now? Tsunade, no. Impossible. This brat obviously used strange power. Jiraiya, it's terrible. Naruto over there actually has a strange power like Tsunade. Onoki, I remember that he used Shadow Clone to start researching the effect of concentrating chakra on his limbs a long time ago. Terumi Mei, hey, look at Naruto's first fight. So cute. Fourth Raikage. Cute? Why do I feel that he is deliberately pretending to be weak to make the enemy less vigilant, scheming? Uzumaki Kushina. Big man, you just don't speak well. You said that Naruto needs to gain combat experience, and now you're saying that he is scheming. Shut up. Chapter 44. Want to play moral kidnapping? I'm sorry, I'm not afraid of anyone. The remaining ghost brother looked at the corpse of his companion in front of him. His mind went blank. What kind of monster kid is that? Why did he beat the elder brother to death with one punch? Swish, swish, swish. Having not waited for him to react, Uzumaki Naruto and others have come to his side. Looking at the twist marks on the neck, Kakashi secretly sighed that Naruto's punch was so terrifying. Are you a ninja from Kirigakure? Tell me, why did you attack us? Kakashi just finished speaking. The other party came to him again. Boom. Another dull sound. With Kakashi's attack, both ghost brothers died. Is this guy so spineless? Uzumaki Naruto frowned slightly. Is this the world of ninjas? If you don't agree, do it. If you don't agree, life is gone. While lamenting the fragility of life in the ninja world, he set his sights on Dazna. According to what Naruto learned, it is impossible for other ninjas to participate in C-level missions. The C-level task of protecting Dazna is at least B-level now. That uncle seems to be hiding something from us. Uzumaki Naruto looks towards Hatake Kakashi. Kakashi nods to show he understands. Uchiha Sasuke kept his eyes on Naruto for a long time. This guy, such vigilant behavior, such strong courage, calmness in the face of the enemy and decisiveness in killing the enemy. Is Uzumaki Naruto really the first mission? The people watching also took a breath. Uzumaki Naruto literally killed one of the ghost brothers with one punch. What a powerful destructive force this is. Moreover, the guy didn't show any discomfort at all after seeing the other party's death. That heart is indifferent. Is this the self over there? Uzumaki Naruto in the stands couldn't help but stare. He can't forget how he behaved during the journey. Was scolded by Sasuke as a coward and a crane tail. Even I, who was so frightened that I didn't even take any action, might as well have reacted decisively than Haruno Sakura. Compare it like this. I am not at the same level as myself in the world over there. Perhaps, even if you don't cut it when you encounter the Peach Land, you in the world over there will have the power to fight. What shocked Naruto even more was the calmness of himself after the murder on the screen. After all, Uzumaki Naruto has never killed a single ninja until now. At most, just beat the opponent until he is unable to fight back. Onoki, Uzumaki Naruto of the world over there, that's a tough shot. Terumi Mei, is it just to kill the other party? Touty never beheaded. It's over. If I die in the hands of this brat, I will be laughed at by the world. After all, no one would believe that a genin who just graduated from school has such terrifying strength. On the way, Hatake Kakashi asked about the truth about Dazna. Dazna had no choice but to tell everyone about the fact that he was being targeted by Kaguya. In order to better control the Kingdom of Waves, Kato does not allow Dazna to build a bridge that can connect to the outside world. Therefore, someone was sent to assassinate him. I think if you don't protect me, I will die on the way home. Of course, you don't need to take this matter to heart. Even if I die, only my lovely 8-year-old granddaughter will wash her face with tears all day long. Then my daughter will hate the Konoha Village ninjas all her life and be alone all her life. Dazner doesn't seem to care, but what he said made Kakashi, Haruno Sakura, and Sasuke feel speechless for a while. This is completely moral kidnapping. Why? Kakashi scratches his head in distress. At this moment, Uzumaki Naruto clapped his hands together. That's great. I thought that if the uncle died, the country of waves would be hopeless. It turns out that your daughter is the only one who shed tears, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, your daughter can't do anything to our Konoha village. She can hate as much as she wants. Let her do. I've never seen such a shameless uncle. The money I gave was not enough. So be honest, and I don't really want to abandon him. Not to mention, ninja travel missions are all about fighting for their lives. Uzumaki Naruto, who has been stared at and excluded for a long time, can't eat his crying miserably. As the son of a hero, even as myself protecting the Konoha village tailed beast, I was stabbed in the back by the rescued person. In terms of misery, Uzumaki Naruto has never been afraid of anyone. Puff. For a while, everyone in the ninja world was dumbfounded by Naruto's operation. Uzumaki Naruto in the world over there is almost as if he has no weakness. The best way is to go straight to him and be straightforward. Don't beat around the bush. Even Sarutobi Hiruzen of Konoha Village has a series of little tricks that irritate Uzumaki Naruto. Not to mention Dazna of the Kingdom of Waves, whether the Kingdom of Waves is good or bad, has half a dime relationship with him, Uzumaki Naruto. Dazna is completely confused. It is said that the ninjas in Konoha Village are easy to talk to, but why do they meet such cruel-hearted little ghosts? Hey boy, are you serious? Dazner asked tentatively. Nonsense. I'm going to go home now. If you were more sincere, I might forgive your disgusting acting skills just now. Hatake Kakashi. Uchiha Sasuke. This guy looks harmless to humans and animals, but he is a person whose eyes don't meld into sand. Look, what can I say as an old man? Okay, let's go back to Konoha Village, Mr. Kakashi. This uncle is not honest enough. I'm afraid he has other things to hide, and I will be ambushed when I go to his house. After speaking, Uzumaki Naruto picked up his school bag and was about to walk towards Konoha Village. Dazna panicked when he saw this. Boy, bro. Master Ninja? Sorry, I was wrong. I beg you to help me. I really don't have the money to pay for the belevel task. If you don't help me build the bridge, the Kingdom of Waves will really be completely controlled by Kato. I'm telling the truth, I was indeed being targeted by Kaguya, but I really don't know what kind of person he will send here. Is it really just for Dazna's obedience? The audience can't help but look dumbfounded. Uzumaki Naruto on screen is not as cruel as imagined. When Dazna subdued and told the truth, he still chose to continue the mission. Uzumaki Naruto. When Uncle said these things, we were troubled for a long time. Haruno Sura. There is no way. He can't say it if he wants to complain. Nara Shikamo. Naruto over there is really not used to old people. Akimichi Chai. Perhaps Naruto has made up his mind. For example, since he became a ninja, he will never let others bully him in any form. Might Guy. It turns out that there is nothing wrong with doing this, and the mission of a ninja is life-threatening. The client's dishonesty is likely to cause the demise of the team. Momochi no more cut. Uzumaki Naruto is too unsteady. If he is a little more firm, I can personally kill the old Dazna. White. Chapter 45. Don't cut again. Quick. I'll take the Uzumaki Naruto sacrificial knife. First, the more people watched, the more interesting it became. Judging from this episode, Uzumaki Naruto is not a good old man like the white frame Naruto. Uzumaki Naruto in the black frame focuses on practice and becoming stronger. The reason is that no one can make him feel aggrieved. Just like Datsuna, even if the client does not follow the normal rules, Uzumaki Naruto still does not sell favors to others. This guy is definitely a soft eater. Too much has changed. Everyone can't help sighing. Uzumaki Naruto of the two worlds has made a different choice since he was sensible. The result is that there is not just a gap in strength between the two. The idea of character has completely become two people. Uzumaki Naruto in the black frame world, his strength has been recognized by everyone. But the growth of Uzumaki Naruto in the white frame world is also amazing, and their talents are all very good. What will happen to the future of the two? The audience is more and more interested. Start again. Dazna's attitude has completely changed. He no longer drinks in silence, but introduces the country of waves to everyone, and the significance of his construction of the bridge. That is the bridge connecting the future of the land of waves. Is it ideal? Uzumaki Naruto did not look down on Dazner because of his previous attitude. The ideal of the other party makes Naruto agree. Just like when Kakashi asked about the ideals of the three when he introduced himself, Uzumaki Naruto was very confused and did not answer. But Sasuke's ambition is more interesting. He wants to kill that man. I don't know who that man is. It is to teach you how to throw a shuriken, the braided brother, in your mouth. At the same time, in the woods on both sides of the road, a pair of eyes were staring at the five of them. So it was him. No wonder Brother Ghost is not an opponent. Momochi Zabuza looks at Hatake Kakashi with his hands in his pockets. However, just as he looked at Kakashi without cutting his eyes, Hatake Kakashi also smelled a crisis. The next moment, he suddenly shouted, "Everyone be careful. Get down quickly." Suddenly, a strong wind hits. The beheading sword pierced the air and flew over the heads of the crowd. Only Uzumaki Naruto, even if he was standing, was not attacked by the beheading sword. Boom! The beheading knife is inlaid into the trunk. Tao Di Zai Bujan appears instantly, stepping on the handle of the knife with his back to everyone. Originally, he just wanted to scare the leader, Hatake Kakashi. After all, it was just throwing a knife, and it would definitely not cause any damage to Kakashi. I am very satisfied to see the other party get down together. However, an untimely voice broke Zai Buzen's intoxication. This guy, the way of appearance is a bit cool. Audience, Pure Land World. Taudi Bujan's face darkened slightly. White, did I get taunted by that kid, Uzumaki Naruto? I shook his head. No, Mr. Bujan. Maybe Naruto in the world over there just thinks that the way you appear on stage is cool. After all, he just graduated, and he has never seen a battle between real ninjas, right? What is this kid? You actually have the courage to face my beheading sword. The effect of the trial is greatly reduced because of Naruto's indifference. This makes him extremely upset. Zaibujan looked at Naruto up and down and stared at Naruto's staring eyes. A sneer appeared in his heart. Humph. Maybe I was so scared that I didn't have time to react. So I focused on Kakashi again and said without cutting my mouth, "Hatake Kakashi. Yo, this is not Kirigakure's defected ninja. Will ghosts and peaches not be cut again? Defected ninja?" Uzumaki Naruto heard this word for the first time. Naruto raised his eyes and looked at the Kirigakure forehead protector between the foreheads of Momochi. He nodded in agreement, secretly admiring him. This big brother who has no eyebrows turns out to be a man of temperament. He must have been bullied in Kirigakure, so he chose to defect. But he defected. Why did he bring the Kirigakure ninja's forehead protector? Could it be that he can't let go of Kirigakure in his heart? Or that the forehead protector with a ninja can play a bluffing role? Think for 2 seconds. Naruto sighed secretly again. But if you choose to defect because you were bullied, the big brother without eyebrows is really too incompetent. Too much deception. The Peach Land in the Pure Land world is no longer beheaded like a thunder. Uzumaki Naruto's verbal and psychological activities are repeated provocations for him. Momochi never cut. Whoever has a way to communicate with the world over there. I want to tell myself, who cares about Kakashi? First take the Uzumaki Naruto kid's sacrificial knife. Terumi Mei, who can do this kind of thing if it can be done? Those who can be notified have already been notified. Anaji, hey, don't talk about us. Even the old fox Sarutobi has been beaten by him for poor intelligence and information, and he is still kept in the valley. The others couldn't help but laugh. The Peach Land in the world over there will never be cut. and it will be judged by Uzumaki Naruto up and down. No matter who it was, if he knew what he was thinking, he would definitely be so angry that he vomited blood. Based on previous viewing experience, the audience can see that the current situation has not changed much. In other words, the men who will not be beheaded are still hiding somewhere in the woods at this time. However, the present-day Uzumaki Naruto has sentience. The chances of by being able to rescue and then not beheaded are not very high. Chapter 46. What does Uzumaki Naruto want to do? Want to buckle Uchiha Sasuke's Sharingan? Uzumaki Naruto's performance in killing the Ghost Brothers before was very impressive. However, the guy who appeared on the stage is the ghost who is famous for assassination. Kakashi didn't know how Uzumaki Naruto used the strange punch. However, in the face of no cut, he dared not make any mistakes. This is my first time as a Chūnin, and my first time leading a team. Absolutely no problems are allowed. Besides, the 7th class has Konoha Village's 9 Tails Jinchūriki and the last Uchiha. This is the only way to deal with this guy. Amid the astonishment of several people, Kakashi lifted the forehead protector covering his left eye, revealed the secret weapon that helped him establish his name. 3 Tomo Sharingan. Sharingan. Konoha Village's copy ninja, Sharingan Hatake Kakashi. Zaibujan still maintains his high profile. But when he said the word Sharingan, Uchiha Sasuke was obviously taken aback. The look of disbelief aroused Uzumaki Naruto's curiosity. Hello, Sasuke. What is a Sharingan? Naruto leaned over to Sasuke and asked curiously. I heard what the man in the bandage meant. Sharingan looks very amazing. Sharingan, derived from the gaze, the power exerted by the pupil, able to see through all illusions, physical and ninjutsu. And the power that Sharingan can exert is not limited to this. With the difference in the pupil power of the pupil practitioner, the ability of Sharingan will be very different. But Sasuke stared at Hatake Kakashi suspiciously. Sharingan is a pupil technique unique to the Uchiha clan. Why? Now is not the time to think about this matter. You quickly set up your formation to protect Mr. Dazner. Sharp. After listening to Sasuke's words, Uzumaki Naruto suddenly realized. He had heard that the Uchiha clan were all elites before, but he hadn't seen the particularity of their family. This time, Uzumaki Naruto finally opened his eyes. The Uchiha clan, it turned out to be the same as the Hyuga clan. They all have eyes that are different from ordinary people. Then, the 3 stood in front of Dazna in an instant, and Naruto asked Sasuke curiously, Sasuke, do you have a Sharingan? Cut. There must be. Uchiha Sasuke said without hesitation. No wonder you are so powerful. Naruto smiled lightly, looking directly at Sasuke's eyes. But Sasuke, your eyes haven't become like Mr. Kakashi's. Uchiha Sasuke, huh? Heaving a sigh of relief, he gave Naruto a blank look. Don't let your guard down, Naruto. The Sharingan of our Uchiha clan can be opened and closed at any time. I think Kakashi can only drive the Sharingan all the time because he doesn't have our blood, so he has to use the forehead protector to cover his eyes. I see. Is it because of the blood? Uzumaki Naruto nodded slightly, thoughtful. Uchiha Sasuke. Uchiha Sasuke from the stand felt uncomfortable after hearing Naruto's words. Sharp? If we say that the level of myself in the black frame is the same as the self I met when I didn't cut it, then he's a million miles away from Uzumaki Naruto. Uchiha Sasuke. It's really annoying. I don't know if he really praised me or deliberately teased me. Orochimaru. Sasuke. I think Naruto-kun didn't tease you on purpose. Although he has practiced for 7 years, he has not been exposed to many things, especially after hearing the power of Sharingan. Would be of great interest. Yakushi Kabuto. Master Orochimaru, you said that Naruto is interested in Sharingan. Will you deduct Uchiha Sasuke's Sharingan and use it yourself? Hatake Kakashi, as a foreigner, used Sharingan to fight against Momochi and told Naruto in a disguise form that even if he is not from the Uchiha family, he can still use the Sharingan's ability. Especially Uzumaki Naruto's thoughtful look. It has to make people think. Orochimaru, cool. You raised a topic worthy of research. but I'm sorry, I don't know how to answer it. Yamanaka Ino, stop it, it's really scary. Why do you think Naruto over there is so scary? Haruno Sakura, yeah, maybe he just asked Sasuke, it didn't mean that. Orochimaru, of course, if Mr. Naruto is willing to be my experimental material, I don't mind helping him. After all, I have had successful wood-style cell experiment experience before. Sarutobi Hiruzen, Orochimaru, shut up now. Inoki, however, I heard that Sharingan has the natural ability to suppress and control tailed beasts. Terumime, isn't the 7th class formed by 3rd Hokage just for this purpose? 4th Raikage. If you say this, then I understand. If Uzumaki Naruto has a Sharingan, he can completely suppress the 9 tails in his body. Uchiha Fugaku. Is it true that the Sharingan of our Uchiha clan can be controlled by anyone? Without our blood, the Sharingan will always be in a state of consuming chakra. For those who are not strong enough, it can only become a burden. Inoki. Uzumaki Naruto is a member of the Uzumaki family. I don't want to say a Sharingan, even if both eyes are Sharingan. For him, the burden brought by chakra seems to be the same as no burden. Uchiha Fugaku. The discussion of several people even made Sasuke and Naruto in the stands break into a cold sweat. The two looked at each other with distressed expressions. No, impossible. Although Uzumaki Naruto in the other world does not regard Sasuke as a very important existence in his heart, he will not dig his Sharingan. Uzumaki Naruto, Sasuke, don't worry. I think Naruto in the world over there is cruel, and it is impossible to gug your eyes. Chapter 47. The peach field will not be cut again. Not good. Hasty after Hatake Kakashi and Momochi no longer cut business. The battle between the two Chūnin is imminent. Konoha Village copy ninja Hatake Kakashi. Ghostman assassinates ninja Momochi and never kills again. With their titles alone, Uzumaki Naruto can feel their strength as Chūnin. In order to gain combat experience, he stood aside honestly and began to observe carefully. Mist Shinobi Technique. Tao Di will not cut off the words. A layer of mist enveloped everyone. The next second, an invisible and powerful chakra, mixed with killing intent, attacked several people. Boom! Suddenly, bursts of strong chakra also erupted from Hatake Kakashi's body. Chakra is so strong that even the mist surrounding Naruto and the others dissipated. This, Uchiha Sasuke's body suddenly. Both invisible chakra, his chest felt tight due to depression, and even his breath became disordered. The chakra collision and oppressive feeling emanating from Chūnin even made Sasuke have the urge to commit suicide. Sasuke. At this moment, Hatake Kakashi discovered his anomaly. Don't worry, I won't let my companion be killed. Hatake Kakashi's smile instantly relieved the fear in Sasuke's heart. However, Uzumaki Naruto was stunned. Did something happen to Sasuke just now? But then he turned his gaze to the battlefield again. In the spiritual world, Uzumaki Naruto looked excitedly at 9 tails behind him. Big Fox, it turns out that chakra can burst out directly from a body. The moment Mr. Kakashi burst into chakra just now, I could clearly feel a strong breath rushing towards my face. 9 tails. Sure enough, he is an ignorant kid. 9 tails flicked its huge tail, lying on the ground with no interest. It's just a frolicking among bugs. I don't have any interest. Uchiha Sasuke didn't know what words to use to comment on what was played just now. Having experienced the battle between Kakashi and Zabuza, of course he still remembers the cold sweat that he was frightened by the chakra released by the opponent. If Hatake Kakashi hadn't reassured him in time, he would have already grasped the kunai. The self in the other world did not have abnormal performance and state, but Uzumaki Naruto, on the contrary, took this battle as his own practice experience. And looking at Naruto's puzzled expression, he was completely unaffected by the two colliding chakras. Snort! Uchiha Sasuke smiled helplessly. The difference is too far, and this gap is even impossible to catch up. Hatake Kakashi's words are very beautiful and handsome. He and Zaibujan used the water body to test each other a few times, but Zaibujan was superior in the end. Kakashi is kicked off the bank into the lake with one kick. Such a strong physique. Uchiha Sasuke is shocked again. However, the reality is worse than he expected. Hatake Kakashi had just poked his head out of the lake when he was trapped in a water prison that would never be cut again. Hum hum. Bujan chuckled lightly. Kakashi, if you can act, I really can't deal with those guys. Now, the troublesome guy has been dealt with, and the rest is the group of brats. Bujan is full of confidence. Once again calls out the body of water and walks towards the shore. I didn't expect this guy to be so powerful. It's really careless. Kakashi regretted it, looked at the shore and shouted, "You guys hurry up and take Mr. Dezina first." Hatake Kakashi's operation stunned Uzumaki Naruto even more. Shouldn't Dad's disciples be very strong? It doesn't look like there's anything tricky about it. How could he be trapped by the other party? Hatake Kakashi. Hateful. He was underestimated. Of course, when Uchiha Sasuke heard that Kakashi let them escape, he jumped up immediately. Are you kidding me? Even if we run away, can we run past him? If we want to survive, we can only save you first. Wait a moment. Uzumaki Naruto was about to step forward to try, but was stunned by Uchiha Sasuke's words. That's right, the first task now is to rescue that idiot Kakashi. Roar. It's really brave. Are you playing a ninja game? Do you really think that the proud Chūnin carrying forehead protector is a ninja? A real ninja is someone who is always on the verge of death. It must be someone who is strong enough to be written in this uncle's handbook. Imps like you don't deserve to be ninjas. Stop talking nonsense. Uchiha Sasuke didn't care about the nonsense he said, and rushed towards the body of the water body. Whoosh whoosh. Throw out a few kunai. Uchiha Sasuke took advantage of the moment when he did not cut the water body to resist kunai and jumped up vigorously. Now, Sasuke raised kunai and poked it on the head of Zabushui's body. Innocent brat. Shui looked disdainful, grabbed Sasuke by the neck, and threw him more than 10 meters away. Sasuke, are you okay? Fortunately, Uzumaki Naruto on the side reacted in time and caught him steadily. Otherwise, the fall would have been enough for Sasuke to be in pain for a long time. Naruto, no, he's too powerful. Uchiha Sasuke gritted his teeth unwillingly. Nothing. You haven't used Sharingan yet. Uzumaki Naruto's simple speech made Sasuke even more depressed. I was so excited just now that I forgot to open my eyes for a while. It's too embarrassing. Audience. Hey. This guy is not trying to force Sasuke to use Sharingan. Does he want to see Sasuke use Sharingan that much? However, Uzumaki Naruto's words were nothing more than not wanting to give Sasuke a big blow. Next moment, Uzumaki Naruto helps Sasuke up. Naruto, you must have a way to rescue Mr. Kakashi. Haruno Sakura asked nervously from the side. Try it. Uzumaki Naruto said calmly, and then took a few steps towards Zabuzanshui's body. Hello, the bandage man without eyebrows. Naruto took out a giant shuriken from his backpack as he spoke. The shuriken began to rotate continuously. I agree with your evaluation of ninjas. For me, it doesn't matter if it's a ninja or not. However, I very much hope that you can record my name in your notebook. My name is Uzumaki Naruto. Schwa. The huge shuriken pierced through the mist and flew over the head of the body of water. The target was Momoji Zabuza, who was unable to move because of the water prison technique. Hee, what a naive brat. Do you think a shuriken can force me out of this position? Zaibujan showed a sneer of contempt, but in the blink of an eye, he turned pale with shock. Impossible. When did he throw 5 shurikens at the same time? That is, Kakashi was as surprised as Zabuzan next to him. It turned out to be a shuriken shadow clone technique. Shuriken shadow clone technique? If you don't cut the sound again, you'll be stunned. Isn't it the ninjutsu that Konoha Village 3rd Hokage is good at? It is said that every shuriken is an entity and can cause harm to people. If one of these 5 huge shurikens hits me, it will definitely cause serious damage to me. Impossible, mere brat. How can you know this kind of ninjutsu? Not good. Hasty. With no time to think about it, Zabujan hurriedly withdrew and left. In the face of life-threatening, all face is nothing. Damn brat. How dare you embarrass me? Momochi Zabuzen just wanted to show his power, but Hatake Kakashi's voice came from next to his ear. Now you probably don't have the mind to take care of other things. Don't forget, our battle is not over yet. By the way, Kakashi did not forget to look at Uzumaki Naruto. Naruto, I didn't expect you to hide such powerful ninjutsu. I underestimated you before. Chapter 48. Uzumaki Naruto, Sensei Kakashi. Too weak on the black frame screen, Uzumaki Naruto's performance did not make the audience's heart flutter. They all know that Naruto has learned Shuriken Shadow Clone for many years. Moreover, if you don't cut and cast the water prison, you can't move. But judging from the terrified expressions of Zabuzen and Kakashi on the screen, Uzumaki Naruto's actions exceeded both of their imaginations. Not only Kakashi and Zabuken, but also Uchiha Sasuke was stunned. He didn't even know how Uzumaki Naruto did it. He thought it was the opponent throwing 5 huge shurikens quickly, almost undetectable. Fight again. Zabuzen and Kakashi fight against each other and start to seal. Uzumaki Naruto, who was watching the battle from a distance, wondered if he was hallucinating. He always felt that the movements of the two seals were exactly the same. However, what surprised Naruto even more is that the time the two of them formed seals was incomprehensibly long. Slow and long. I can count them. The ninjutsu that the two of them used actually formed 44 seals. Naruto was completely stunned. Could it be that this is the battle between the Chūnins? If a ninjutsu requires such a long seal, are you really not afraid of sneak attacks by the people next to you? Thoughts settled. Uzumaki Naruto did not forget to look into the distance of the mist. Anoki. As expected, he still discovered the existence of Shiro. Terumi Mei. This kind of thing can't be hidden. Even if it's a mist shinobi technique, it's useless to a ninja with proficient perception. Namikaze Minato. I think with Naruto's current situation, he probably doesn't know that Shiro and Zabuza are in the same group. Jiraiya. It's definitely waiting, but I'm really speechless. Kakashi and Zabuzen are really ink marks. Even Naruto can't stand it. Tsunade cut. It's just a fight between two brats. If they face people like us, they would have been punched to death. Rock Lee. Really? So a ninja with strong physical skills will be very powerful even if he doesn't know how to use ninjutsu. My guy, Liu, you are so smart. Hatake Kakashi. If you don't cut it, the two of us will be criticized. Tao Dizai Bujan. It's not because that brat talks too much. What is he pretending to be in his mind? And where did he get so many dissatisfaction and doubts? Boom! The collision of the water dragon bomb caused a wave several meters high on the originally calm lake. Until here, Uzumaki Naruto nodded in satisfaction. This is the strength that Chūnin should have. But he is still very puzzled. How did Hatake Kakashi follow the other party's method of making seals and seal seals together? That is the power of the Sharingan. Kakashi used Sharingan's copying ability to copy the opponent's seal method. Uchiha Sasuke came to Naruto's side. His words were full of pride. Say no more. Uchiha Sasuke. The ninjas watching the movie couldn't help but sweat for Uchiha Sasuke. Now is not the time for you to show off your Sharingan. Uzumaki Naruto next to you has a big heart. If he is envious, he may really dig your Sharingan away. At that time, the ninja world and the world over there, the Uchiha clan will completely withdraw from the stage. There's only one renegade, Uchiha, Itachi, left wandering. Shao organization. Uchiha Itachi trembled all over. No matter what unexpected situation he encountered, he had never been so nervous. No wonder the two can perform the same ninjutsu. The Sharingan of your family is really powerful and can even copy ninjutsu. Uzumaki Naruto glances at the proud Sasuke beside him. The voice of Ninetales came from my mind. Hey kid, you seem to be very interested in the Sharingan of the Uchiha clan. Ninetales is a bit confused. He feels that if necessary, Uzumaki Naruto will unceremoniously dig Sasuke's Sharingan in the future. But if Naruto gets Sharingan, wouldn't it be completely riding on his own head? Ninetales absolutely does not allow such a thing to happen. To tell you the truth, the Uchiha clan is a cursed clan. Sharingan is proof of the curse. Look at Kakashi's seduced Sharingan. You can only use the Sharingan part. If you want to improve the pupil technique, You must let the Sharingan evolve. But the condition for evolution is a major spiritual shock. Cut. The guy over there is really nosy. In Uzumaki Naruto's body, Nine Tails, who had been lying prone all the time, could not help feeling contemptuous when he heard himself next door explaining the matter of Sharingan. The self next door actually fell in love with Naruto, and the relationship with him is getting better and better. As the split body of 10 tails, their tail beasts know the history of the ninja world better than any ninja. It's just that they don't bother to talk. Also, if you don't have the blood of the Uchiha family, even if you have the Sharingan, you can't exert the true power of the Sharingan, because you can't make Sharingan evolve. Ninetales' explanation made Naruto frown. Sure enough, great power comes with risks. Uzumaki Naruto nodded. Boom! At this moment, the lake in the distance set off waves again. This time, Kakashi's great waterfall technique washed Momochi's Zabuku even to the shore with a knife. Boom! While Zabuzen slammed into the tree trunk, several kunai hit him at the same time and shot him in the limbs. Okay, if you don't cut it, everything is over. You should die. Hatake Kakashi was just about to continue his attack when thousands of copies suddenly struck and directly plunged into Zabucho's neck. No more chopping and falling to the ground. No life left. Who are you? Seeing the person coming, Kakashi closes his eyes. Judging from your attire, you are Kirigakure's Umbu, chasing ninja. As expected of you. I bowed deeply to Kakashi very politely. I have been chasing and killing this traitor for a long time, and thanks to you today, I finally killed him. I must bring his body back to Kirigakure. Bai's words make Kakashi a little bit difficult. The other party's intention is obviously to return to Kirigakure with a body that will not be cut again. However, at this time, Uzumaki Naruto showed a slight smile. Are you going to take it away? If my guess is right, have you been secretly observing our battle? Zabuju was defeated by our teacher Kakashi. The body must be left to us. Yes, what Naruto said is right. Mr. Kakashi and Bujan have been fighting hard for a long time, so there is no reason for you to pick up the leak. Haruno Sakura immediately echoed. Things really went that way. Once in the white frame world, Uzumaki Naruto was extremely dissatisfied with Shiro's sudden killing. Such a powerful Zabuza died because of Shiro's sneak attack. For this reason, Uzumaki Naruto felt worthless for the other party. Coming to the black frame Naruto, it really is not so easy to talk. Ninjas of Konoha Village. I didn't expect that his identity as Kirigakure Umbu would not fool Uzumaki Naruto. He also watched the whole battle carefully. The yellow-haired Uzumaki Naruto in front of him seemed to have something special. At least, it is unwise to head on now. This is our Kirigakure's own business. We are arresting our Kirigakure's betrayal. Do you Konoha Village want to stop it? Are you not afraid that Konoha Village will cause unnecessary trouble with our Kirigakure? Oh, Bai's words aroused Uzumaki Naruto's interest. Are you talking about Ninja Village for us? Don't you know that our Konoha Village is the most powerful ninja village in the ninja world? Our third Hokage is the strongest Hokage. In the same way, our third Hokage is the strongest ninja in the ninja world. You negotiate terms with us? Are you worthy? Besides, if you don't kill him, we will definitely defeat you. This attitude is really tough. The audience was also taken aback by Uzumaki Naruto's actions. Since the other party has raised the issue to a level between the two villages, under normal circumstances, there is no great gain or loss. No one would choose such a rivalry. However, Uzumaki Naruto's attitude was tougher than expected. Anoki, how do I feel what Uzumaki Naruto means? Terumi Mei, is he praising third Hokage? Fourth Raikage. I feel like he's deliberately trying to trouble Konoha Village. Shimura Dan's, that kid is obviously trying to use this to stir up a rift between Kirigakure and Konoha Village. Senju Tobarama, what a terrible guy. He thought of this way at a young age. Fortunately, Shiro and Zabuza are in the same group. If the other party is really Umbu from Kirigakure, it will indeed cause unnecessary trouble. Because every ninja village has the ability to use corpses to obtain certain information. If the undecapitated body is obtained by Konoha Village, it will leak a lot of information about Kirigakure. Recycling the corpses of traitors or ninjas who died due to missions is the basic operation of Ninja Village. Naruto, stop arguing with him. Give him the body, huh? Hatake Kakashi's words made Naruto unbelievable. Hey, Mr. Kakashi, you can't be fooled by this masked guy. What are you afraid of? Are you really afraid that their Kirigakure ninjas will come to trouble us in Konoha Village? This is too spineless. I can't swallow this breath. You can leave if you want. Leave the big knife that doesn't cut anymore. He is already a corpse. It's useless to keep it. Uzumaki Naruto gets more and more angry. Obviously, they were the ones won by Class 7, so why let others pick up the ready-made ones? What's even more annoying is Kakashi's attitude, as if afraid of Kirigakure. It seems that Konoha Village is too easy to bully, really useless, while pretending to be dead and not beheading again. Uzumaki Naruto wanted his own beheading sword. He was so angry that he almost didn't hold his breath. Damn kid, I really want to jump up and give him 2 knives right now. No, Naruto, it's not that I'm afraid, it's because Hatake Kakashi is sweating coldly. His eyes have become blurred. It's because I'm dying. Plop. A soft sound behind him. Naruto turns around abruptly. Mr. Kakashi, what's wrong with you, Mr. Kakashi? Haruno Sakura looked at Kakashi, who fell to the ground and ran over in panic. Naruto is taken aback. Seeing this, Bai hurriedly seals the seal. The next second, a gust of wind passed by, and he disappeared without a trace with Zaibujan. Sharingan uses his eyes too much. I may have to rest for a while. Leaving a sentence, Kakashi fell into a coma on the spot. Staring at the fallen Hatake Kakashi, Uzumaki Naruto was shocked. What exactly did Mr. Kakashi do? Just using Sharingan to release 2 ninjutsu. The whole person can't do it? Is this too imaginary? Chapter 49. What is true strength? Strength speaks due to Kakashi's fall. The 7th class can only temporarily live in Dazna's house. Uzumaki Naruto is a little depressed. A good opportunity wasted. If it really caused Kirigakure and Konoha Village to disagree, it has nothing to do with him. Also, isn't Konoha Village the strongest ninja village? In Naruto's view, if they can really take down the body that will not be beheaded again, at most it will bring some diplomatic troubles to the senior management of Konoha Village. Unfortunately, at the critical moment, Hatake Kakashi was not up to the mark. This also makes Uzumaki Naruto understand that without the blood of the family, it is indeed impossible to control the power of other families. However, Kakashi's words after waking up left Naruto speechless. I feel like I might still be alive if I don't cut it off. Kakashi looked at the terrified Dazna and smiled apologetically. But it's okay, I think he was seriously injured, and it will take a long time to make a comeback. Uzumaki Naruto didn't say much, but this experience, he secretly recorded it in his heart. In the future, when encountering an enemy who can't stand on the ground, the most reliable way is to go forward and make up a few more knives. Audience. Same thing happened. The Naruto in the white frame and the Naruto in the black frame are different in terms of reaction and learning. On Oki, I remember when Bai went out to collect herbs, I seemed to meet Naruto, who was practicing. 4th Reikage. Yes. This encounter is extremely important for Uzumaki Naruto. Terumi Mei, are you saying that in order to protect others, you will become extremely powerful? Luo Sha. With the practice attitude of Naruto in the black frame, these 2 people will definitely meet. Meet him and preach to him. When the audience thought of this scene, they couldn't help but want to laugh in advance. It's impossible to tell him. After a while, Hatake Kakashi is on crutches. Grinning, I found the 3 members of the 7th class and wanted to teach them how to use chakra to cover the soles of their feet to climb trees. This time, Uzumaki Naruto is suffocating. Uchiha Sasuke, Haruno Sakura, neither of them know how to do it. This kind of thing, he was able to run on the lake when he was 6 years old. Well, this class 7, he can't stay any longer. However, thanks to Kakashi's teaching, Haruno Sakura and Uchiha Sasuke found something to do, and Naruto, who was quiet, could finally find a place to practice alone. This morning, Uzumaki Naruto meditates early. This trip to the Kingdom of Waves cannot be said to be fruitless. At least let him see through what the ninja world really looks like. A world where the strong are respected. Even if you want the other party's life, it's only in a flash. Even if someone like Cardo has a little force in his hands, he can control a country. There is nothing to consider. As long as you are strong enough, you can do whatever you want. Time passes by little. I don't know when. Uzumaki Naruto's ears moved, as if he heard someone approaching. That, are you a ninja? I think you look like you're practicing. The soft voice made Uzumaki Naruto slowly open his eyes. What caught his eyes was a long-haired man in a pink kimono. Beauty, who are you? Uzumaki Naruto was stunned for a moment and asked vigilantly, and looked him up and down by the way. Looking at the clothes on the other side, he doesn't look like the people in poor places like the country of waves at all. Expand the perception and scan around, but no one else is there. Only this person in front of him. The chakra in his body gave Naruto a familiar feeling. It's the guy who claims to be Kirigakure Umbu. It turns out that the guy who ran away with Zabuju's body that day was actually a girl. While Naruto was surprised, he suddenly felt that something was not quite right. Momochi Zabuzan is still alive, and that Umbu from Kirigakure who was wearing a mask back then is his accomplice. That is, the girl in front of him. Anoki. I just guessed that Uzumaki Naruto would definitely be able to see through the other party's identity. This is very strange. Even if he has the ability to perceive, why can he sense the chakra breath on my body? Fourth Reikage. Don't forget, he is a member of the Uzumaki clan. In addition to the sealing technique, there are many ninjas in the Uzumaki clan who are naturally sensitive to perception. Tao D will not be headed again. Don't brag about him. I thought he was so powerful. He has the ability to see through the body of a white man. Hatake Kakashi. If you don't cut it again, is this kind of thing important? Have you been confused by Naruto? I'm here to gather medicine for my family. Shiro said casually, and squatted in front of Uzumaki Naruto. Naruto wrinkled his nose. I have to say, this woman smells quite fragrant. When gathering herbs, it is presumably to prepare for the injured. It's like this, well, I have nothing to do anyway, so I'll help you. Uzumaki Naruto wanted to find out Shiro's purpose, but he didn't reveal his hidden identity. The two are just like this, quietly collecting the herbs in front of them. After a long time, Bai asked, "You are a ninja. You must be very strong." "Not at all. I'm stupid. Otherwise would I practice so hard?" It turned out to be like this. It seems that you must have important people who need to be protected. Uzumaki Naruto heard the words and thought about it for a long time, repeatedly recalling in his mind, shaking his head indifferently. Not at all, White. The seemingly simple 1 or 2 lines of dialogue have already shown Uzumaki Naruto's attitude toward the so-called companions in the world over there. He doesn't need companions or anything. It might even feel like a burden. But Bai didn't feel discouraged by this. She quietly recalled her past. During my tragic childhood, I met Rome who never left. Even if the other party treats him as a tool, he will not hesitate. It can be said that this is the value of his life. Uzumaki Naruto sees the white silence and glances at the other party, looking at the other party's dejected look. Naruto instantly understood that the guy in front of him was a man with a story. Bai's eyes trembled slightly, and he returned to reality from a memory with a firm expression, and he seemed to be confiding in Uzumaki Naruto. People will become truly powerful when they protect important things. After saying this, she did not forget to force a smile at Uzumaki Naruto. Bai watched Naruto's battle. This kid, it's not as easy as imagined. All right, I have to go now. Bai said what was in his heart, got up and wanted to leave. Let's meet somewhere again when we have a chance. Unfortunately, just as Bai took a few steps, he heard a chuckle from behind. Are you planning to meet me on the bridge built by Uncle Dazna? Big sister, Nanny? Naruto's chuckle made Bai Ru face the enemy. The fact that the other party can say this proves that he has already seen through his identity. If I'm not wrong, when the time comes, will you come with Zabuzan? Bai turned around suddenly, with a little panic in his vigilance. He paid attention again and again, but still underestimated the guy in front of him. When did you discover my identity? From the first time I saw you. I don't know if you know that the country of Bo is a very poor country, and the clothes of the people here are all tattered and dirty. People, it inevitably made me suspicious. This guy, Bayu became more and more frightened when he heard it. He hadn't seen him for a few days. The Uzumaki Naruto in front of him was so much more mature than when he was fighting for the corpse. Bai looked Naruto up and down. Could it be that he had seen through my identity long ago, because Kakashi fell to the ground? Otherwise, are you going to do it here? I think Mr. Kakashi hasn't fully recovered either. Bai put down the basket of herbs and took a defensive posture. However, Uzumaki Naruto shook his head. It's interesting to chat with you, and I think your story should be very exciting. I think Tao Dizai Bujan is the so-called important person in your mouth. You should be lovers. Tao Dizai Buzan, sut up. If you want to fight, fight in an upright manner, but who can seal his mouth first? Bye. Hey, looking at it this way, Naruto over there is actually quite cute. But at this time, Uzumaki Naruto suddenly changed his subject. A surge of chakra immediately enveloped Bai. Chakra's aura was so overwhelming that Bai couldn't even move. Bai's heart was full of turmoil, as if he was being stared at by a monster. This is the chakra release I learned in the battle with Kakashi. I just want you to feel how much chance you have to win against me. Bai heard the sound and remained silent. He had no idea that chakra in Uzumaki Naruto's body was so terrifying. Just the released aura can suppress myself to death. In this situation, he has absolutely no power to fight back. I don't care what you've been through, and I don't want to hear you say something innocuous to me here. I only know that the strength that can defeat the opponent is the real strength. And the person who hits the stone with the pebble is quite stupid. This world is inherently cruel, isn't it? After speaking, Uzumaki Naruto puts away the released chakra. Hoo. The moment chakra disappeared, Bai seemed to be reborn, breathing in fresh air. His back has been completely wet with the sweat from shock. Go away. I have no interest in people who are weaker than me. But I can tell you responsibly, if you and Zabuza come, I guarantee that the two of you will become two corpses. Chapter 50. If you don't run away, Naruto is bound to take Kato's head the world in the black frame. Uzumaki Naruto's performance left everyone dumbfounded. They didn't expect that Uzumaki Naruto in the other world had been digesting the battle between Kakashi and Zabuza during the rest time after experiencing the attack of Zabuza. Not only has his combat experience been improved, it also made him learn the burst of chakra and the locking of the enemy. The most obvious is the contact between Uzumaki Naruto and Shiro. Bai couldn't resist the power erupting from his body. It can be seen that the current level of Uzumaki Naruto in the Black Frame world is at least Chunin, and even surpasses Chunin. Bai, I didn't expect that, Mr. Naruto, and I in the world over there are not ninjas of the same level at all. No more beheading. Why is that little devil so powerful? Isn't it just 7 years of cultivation? Terumi May, I'm also wondering about this matter. Who can explain it? Fourth Reikage. Practice from the age of 5 to the age of 12, almost all practiced in childhood. It has such a terrifying power. Anoki, maybe he used Nine Tails chakra, otherwise it doesn't make sense at all. Luo Sha. It doesn't make sense, even if he is from the Uzumaki clan. This kind of thing is impossible. The rain was pattering. In a land of rain, a hidden room somewhere. Nagato's pupils quivered in surprise as well. Impossible. Is Jinchūriki of Nine Tails a genius in practice? Even with the legendary Rinnegan already in his possession, Uzumaki Nagato couldn't help being overwhelmed by Uzumaki Naruto's performance in the Black Frame world. Everyone is from the Uzumaki family, and the blood of the red-haired Uzumaki Nagato should be more pure. But I didn't feel that the Uzumaki family could behave so fiercely in their youth. This is definitely not the Uzumaki clan's problem. Dark Cave. A cold light flashed in Uchiha Bito's eyes. It seems that we next door want to use the plan of the Moon Eye, and the difficulty has increased a lot. Black Zetsu at the side let out a long sigh of relief. I really feel sad for myself in the world next door, and the hope of saving my mother seems to be getting slimmer and slimmer. Pure Land World. Ōtsutsuki Hashirama shook his head and sighed. It seems that the black frame Naruto will continue to develop its own sage body in the future. Ōtsutsuki Hashirama was silent for a long time. Whether it's the world over there or the world here, no one knows what's going on with sage body. At this time, Uzumaki Naruto and the world over there thought that everyone would be like him. As long as he worked hard, he could reach such a height. If he continues to practice and dig out the sage body in the later stage, Ōtsutsuki Hashirama couldn't guess what future Uzumaki Naruto, the reincarnation of Ashura in the other world, would have. However, he knew that at the beginning, the two Uzumaki Naruto belonged to kind-hearted people. Parting with Bai, a few days later, everything is calm. Hatake Kakashi's body has also recovered, and the Bridge of Dazna is well built. Worthy of being a bridge expert in the Kingdom of Waves, he will soon be able to successfully build the Bridge of Hope in the Kingdom of Waves leading to the land. Hey Naruto, you said so many days have passed. Why hasn't that guy named Zaibujan come? Haruno Sakura moves closer to Uzumaki Naruto, slightly worried. As one of the few high school masters in the same period of Naruto, although Haruno Sakura is ninja level and loves brains, it has to be said that the brains of high school students are not in vain. Since Bujan is still alive, the masked ninja who threw Kainben back then is his companion. And judging from the way the opponent is still Kainben, the masked ninja is quite powerful. At that time, what they will face is Zabuzen and the powerful, mysterious masked ninja. I don't know. Naruto shook his head. Anyway, Teacher Kakashi has recovered. Even if they come, we are not afraid. However, the voice just fell. There are bursts of noisy sounds outside. Soon, Dazna broke into the house with a scramble. His flustered action caused Uzumaki Naruto to frown. Ninjas are indeed a group of guys who are not afraid of death. Uzumaki Naruto's eyes showed a cold light. Last time it was because he felt that Bai was quite honest when chatting with him, so he didn't do anything to the other party. And after reminding the other party actually followed him to make trouble. Then there is no other way. We can only send them to die together. Uzumaki Naruto began to think about it. Hatake Kakashi's strength is equal to that of Shiro, but he himself can completely crush Shiro. Plus Uchiha Sasuke, who is a bit more combative. There is no suspense in this battle. Uchiha Sasuke was a little fighting power. Mr. Dazner, is the peach land not to be cut again? Haruno Sakura stands up suddenly in fright. But Dazna shook his head and said, it's more serious than this. Kato personally led his men down. Is it Kato? Hatake Kakashi's eyes were fixed, and his face looked uncomfortable. Kato? Uzumaki Naruto was confused by Hatake Kakashi's ugly face. He remembered that on the way here, Kakashi had introduced Kato to everyone. The other party is one of the richest men in the world, but he is extremely vicious and ambitious. At least judging from the fact that the other party wants to control the land of waves, this guy's ambition is indeed not small. However, ambition often needs to be matched with one's own strength. Naruto strokes his chin, thinking a little bit. Mr. Kakashi is Kato, very powerful, at least at the same level as Zabuza, or even stronger than Zabuza. Tao D will not be beheaded again. What is the meaning of this BD? Looking down on me like this? How dare you compare me with that scumbag Kadwa? Onokift. But Kato is rich, and hiring us ninjas is considered a form of strength. Fourth Raikage. I remember that Kato appeared after Naruto's battle with Zabuzen and others. Why is he so anxious over there? Terumi Mei, is there a possibility that it's because you don't cut and run for nothing? Tao D will not cut again. Hatake Kakashi was stunned. Uzumaki Naruto's sudden question puzzled him. It was only later that I realized that I hadn't given them a specific explanation before. That's not true. Kato is just very rich. He is an ordinary person. By the way, Mr. Dazner, didn't they come with you if you don't kill me? Dazna shook his head. The ones who followed Kato are all his warriors. Taudi will not cut again. No way. The self in the world over there was really scared off by Uzumaki Naruto. At this moment, the entire ninja world was fried. Uzumaki Naruto's meeting with Shiro, directly caused by and Zaibu to both run away. This is an eye-opener, and the title of Ghost Man will be greatly discounted. Anoki, I didn't expect Zabuzen and Bai to really run away. Terumi Mei, I think this is a wise choice, because Naruto has already leaked his own strength, and when Bai returned, he told him not to kill him. No matter from any angle, they have no chance of winning. Hatake Kakashi, if you don't cut it, sometimes you take a step back. It's really a bright future. Jiraiya, speaking of it this way, it seems that Zabuzen and Shiro's ending is pretty good. At least they didn't die. Since it's ordinary people and a group of warriors, there's nothing to be afraid of. Uzumaki Naruto got up and stretched his waist. I thought Kato was just a rich man after all. We're going to get rid of them now. It's time to practice. Hearing this, Hatake Kakashi and Dazna glanced at each other, and both of them stared wide-eyed. Naruto, what are you talking about? What's the matter? Isn't that Kato so special that he can't move? Uzumaki Naruto looked suspiciously at Hatake Kakashi. Kakashi showed embarrassment. It's really difficult for us to do this kind of thing. After all, he is one of the richest people in the world. Definitely make good friends with powerful people in various countries. I'm afraid. What are you afraid of? Our Konoha village is still the strongest ninja village in the entire ninja world. Is it wrong to kill an evildoer? We call it eliminating harm for the people. Okay, Mr. Kakashi, just deal with a group of stinky fish and rotten shrimps without samurai spirit. You don't need to take action. I will take care of it. Chapter 51. It's impossible to swallow my anger. I can form an organization by myself. Is it possible that this guy is really going to touch Kato? Everyone in the ninja world looked suspiciously dignified. In the ninja world, the status of the ninja is not transcendent. The so-called attachment is just for those common people. But when faced with powerful people from all sides, ninjas are at best a tool for them to satisfy their private desires. Especially the ninjas in the regular ninja village, who are bound by various rules, dare not use violence against these dignitaries at all. Even if you are angry, hold back. Naruto, our mission is to protect Mr. Dazner and complete the construction of the bridge, the rest. Kakashi is very anxious. If it is the killer sent by Kaguya, then there is no problem at all. But if you move more cards directly, the problem will be big. At that time, the other party will definitely use their financial resources and power to put pressure on Konoha Village. Naruto, you are still young. You don't understand many things. Hatake Kakashi just wanted to speak out to dissuade, but Uzumaki Naruto responded indifferently. Everyone knows that if the cancer of Kato is not completely eliminated, the country of Naruto will have no future at all. After we leave, Kato will also kill Uncle Dazna's family and continue to persecute the people of Bo Kingdom. What's more, our task of protecting Uncle Dazna has not been completed yet. Naruto, Dazna is completely moved. Who would have thought that Uzumaki Naruto, who seems to be young, is so affectionate and righteous? Haruno Sakura and Sasuke were also infected by Naruto's rhetoric. All looked at Hatake Kakashi. Boy, have you changed your gender? Ninetales asked curiously. What changed? I just want to use Kaguya's subordinates to experiment with my recent practice results. After this mission, I found that if I want to become stronger, I must have a real battle. Besides, I really hate these boring rules among ninjas. Audience. Just when this FCK was about to be moved to tears, Uzumaki Naruto's slap woke everyone up. As expected of Uzumaki Naruto in the black frame, his execution style is vigorous and resolute. Regardless of whether you are a dignitary in the ninja world or not, seeing how fearless he is, I am afraid that if the daimyo comes today, you will have his head twisted. So handsome. Stands at the Chūnin exam venue. Uzumaki Naruto looked at his own back in the black frame obsessively. It turned out that the really serious self was so attractive. Not to mention Haruno Sakura, when even Uchiha Sasuke seemed small under his own charm. Even Sasuke was deeply influenced by himself. Not just Uzumaki Naruto. Haruno Sakura and Yamanaka Ino blushed unconsciously. Although Naruto's purpose is not to really help Dazna, but the result of his next actions is to prepare to do something to Kato. Regardless of whether you're the richest person in the world no matter how much influence you have on Ninja Village. Since you want to affect the progress of my mission, you're a corpse. This emerging Haki directly hits the girl's heart. Uzumaki Naruto just walked out the door and saw the densely packed black shadows on the opposite bridge. The leader is a short, middle-aged Mediterranean man wearing sunglasses and leaning on a walking stick. Kill them. Kill all the ninjas in Konoha Village today. Cut. I don't know what I'm afraid of if I don't cut it anymore. What kind of Kirigakure ninja? I think they are cowards. Huh. The samurai on the opposite side is wearing strange clothes. Samurai, at best, a group of thugs hired from a black market. Naruto. Kakashi frowned and walked out. Mr. Kakashi, don't persuade me. The other side is yelling and clamoring to kill us. Let me swallow my anger. This is impossible. Yes, Naruto, we are also here to help you. Haruno Sakura and Sasuke stood beside Uzumaki Naruto on the left and right. We are a team. At this time, the three of you are showing team cohesion in front of me. Hatake Kakashi was stunned. Quickly said, the group of black market thugs deal with it casually, but Kato Naruto, when you finish the wave mission, you have to teach me the ninjutsu you used when you rescued Kakashi. I remember it's called Shuriken Shadow Clone Technique. Uchiha Sasuke has a serious expression. I will help you defeat a few more enemies later. Obviously, Class 7 didn't pay attention to Hatake Kakashi, who was messing around in the wind. Uzumaki Naruto became impatient when he heard that Sasuke was going to compete with him for the head. This group of thugs is not enough for me to fight. Uchiha Sasuke also kindly ran to help me win favors. He's afraid he wants to fart. As long as you're a little brother with peace of mind, ninjutsu can be taught to you, but the experience during the practice period cannot be given to you. Sasuke, Uzumaki Naruto patted Sasuke on the shoulder and said earnestly, I will teach you Shuriken Shadow Clone when I return to Konoha Village, but now you and little Sakura wait a little bit. If I can't do it, you can do it later. Sasuke heard the words. Naturally, he didn't know Naruto's plan, but when he heard that there was ninjutsu to learn, he agreed without thinking. Shadow Clone Technique. Bang, bang, bang. The next moment, Uchiha Sasuke and Haruno Sakura were on the spot in a daze. Dasna also stared wide-eyed, unable to believe the scene in front of him. Kakashi even has a dead fisheye hanging, and he has nothing to love. In the face of hundreds of Uzumaki Naruto standing neatly, an inexplicable pressure made everyone silent. Is it more than people? I can form an organization by myself. Everyone follow me. The guy on the opposite side will not stay. Chapter 52. Chūnin Exam Chapter, New Journey Killed. Uzumaki Naruto in Black Frame World really kills Kato. Accompanied by Kato's death. The screen with black borders slowly ended. Everyone couldn't help sighing. Uzumaki Naruto in the world over there is really cruel. He doesn't care about the rules of your ninja world at all. He is simply a clean stream in the ninja world. At this time, everyone remembered Uzumaki Naruto of their own world. It also seems to be a clear stream. When Baijan died, Naruto cried a lot. I am sad for Bai's sadness, and I am sad for the cruelty of people in the ninja world. Uzumaki Naruto in the Black Frame world. Just the opposite. He accepts the cruelty of the ninja world, but does not blame the ninja world for the cruelty of the ninja world. Instead, based on the attitude that being weak is the original sin, I want to keep making myself stronger, until it is so strong that no one dares to speak loudly in front of itself. No doubt. In terms of character, audiences in the ninja world are more likely to accept Naruto in the white frame world. And Uzumaki Naruto in the black frame world is too scary. He dared to kill a person like Kaguya. Wouldn't it be true that he would not even pay attention to big names in the future? However, Uzumaki Naruto in the black frame seems to have been aiming at personal selfish desires, and his unintentional actions have helped Dasna and the Country of Waves. For a while, everyone didn't know how to evaluate the black frame world Uzumaki Naruto. But compared to the sentimental world of Naruto, with a white frame and Naruto with a black frame, Shirakawa survived. Tao D will not cut again. I didn't expect to survive in this form. It is really too shameful. Bye. If you don't kill Mr., isn't it the best result to survive? Hatake Kakashi. There is no one who is not afraid of death. I think if he didn't kill you at the beginning, you knew you would die this time, and maybe you wouldn't come. Kakashi was right. Zabuza knew in his heart that at the time, he thought that Uzumaki Naruto and Sasuke could not be opponents of Shiro, who had blood succession limits. Get rid of the two of them, and Kakashi will be in chaos. Who would have thought that Uzumaki Naruto's special Mew was Jinchūriki, and Nine-Tails chakra hit by without any power to fight back? If you don't kill him until you die, you don't have the heart to give away the head. Anoki, looking at it this way, the black-framed world seems to have a better ending compared to the two wave kingdoms. Fourth Hokage. It cannot be said that the ending of the black frame world is good, at least in the white frame world. Uchiha Sasuke opened 2 Tomo Sharingan. Terumi Mei. Fourth Hokage is right. With this comparison, Zabuza in the black frame world was scared away. Sasuke failed to fight Shiro, but lost the opportunity to open 2 Tomo Sharingan. Uchiha Sasuke. Uchiha Fugaku. After all, everything is fine, except that he, Uchiha Sasuke, has become the unlucky one. The most hateful thing is that in the black frame world, I licked my face and ran to Uzumaki Naruto to ask for advice on Shuriken Shadow Clone technique. It's just ridiculous. Also, Uzumaki Naruto has to treat himself as a younger brother. Is this something that humans can do? Uchiha Sasuke rolled his eyes and almost passed out. Fortunately, Uzumaki Naruto in his own world was led astray when he was a child, if he is the same as Naruto in the black frame world. The picture now must be very funny. I remember the scene where I and Haruno Sakura followed Naruto. Uchiha Sasuke wished he could take out his kunai and stab himself a few times. From now on, 7 days later, on July 1st, the Chūnin selection test has officially begun. Sarutobi Hiruzen's voice suddenly awakened the ninjas who were still thinking about it. Only then did they realize that the black frame screen had turned into a white frame. Oomph. Is it finally here? Orochimaru's eyes were burning. I want to see what the real situation of the Chūnin exam is like. Sarutobi Hiruzen looked nervous. Not only his own world, but what he cares more about is what will happen in the black frame world. Best not to affect Uzumaki Naruto of their world. Konoha Village joined forces with Ninja Village Sunagakure to launch a Chūnin selection test that several villages participated in. The new generation of genin from Konoha Village collectively participated in this exam selection. When the 3 of the 7th class went to the classroom, they saw through the illusion of Goko Tetsu and Kamitsuki Izumo. The 3 meet for the first time with Squad 8, led by Might Guy. Before entering the classroom, Rock Lee had a one-on-one fight with Uchiha Sasuke, but Sasuke had no strength to fight back. However, Sasuke was not discouraged when he learned that there were many strong candidates in this exam, but became more and more excited. In the written examination, Uzumaki Naruto, who handed in a blank paper, relied on his personal forbearance, which greatly appreciated Ibixi. Dead Forest, the 7th squad ushered in the strongest enemy, the legendary Sannin Orochimaru. 3 lost. Uchiha Sasuke became the prey in Orochimaru's eyes. Chapter 53. Let me see. In the face of Sasuke's defection, what can you do? After the Battle of the Dead Forest, Uchiha Sasuke's neck had an extra seal of the Curse of the Sky. In the qualifiers before the 3rd match, Uzumaki Naruto defeated the strong enemy Inuzuka Fong with his personal will and sudden fart. He was very excited, and at the same time he also started to look at him with admiration. Unfortunately, under his cheering and cheering, Hyuga Hinata was severely injured by Hyuga Neji and was almost killed by Neji. Naruto got annoyed and decided to make Neji look good in the final official match. The battle between Rock Lee and Gaara was the most intense, but Rock Lee, who opened the 8 inner gates domain, still returned in a disastrous defeat with serious injuries beyond imagination. The qualifiers are over. During the 1-month rest period, Naruto met his teacher, Toad Sage Jiraiya. Using chakra of 9 tails, he summoned Mount Maiboko Gamma Bunta and got the other party's approval. This is also the first time Naruto met 9 tails. Oomph. You've been in my body for so long. Just take some chakra as rent BD. The meeting between Uzumaki Naruto and Nine Tails was not harmonious. At the beginning of the race, still with the help of Nine Tails chakra, Uzumaki Naruto defeated Hyuga and threatened to change the Hyuga clan after becoming Hokage. At the same time, Uchiha Sasuke brought the new ninjutsu Chidori to the stage and defeated Gaara. With the thick smoke rising from the stands, Orochimaru launched the Konoha Honkai plan, and for a while, Sunagakure and Inin village jointly dispatched. Orochimaru is even more foul. First Hokage and second Hokage strangled Sarutobi Hiruzen in the barrier. The content on the screen made all the viewers gasp suddenly. Sunagakure and Orochimaru's Odanin village went so far as to start a war against Konoha Village. And he actually used the forbidden technique to summon the dead undead. The future. This is actually the picture of the future. Orochimaru, this is what I want to see, Sarutobi-sensei. Senju Tobarama, damn brat, you actually started a war against Konoha. Senju Hashirama, no matter what time it is, there is always war, and this kid is quite talented, and he actually summoned you and me. Uchiha Madara, I laughed so hard. Konoha's first Hokage and second Hokage attacked Konoha Village. Hashi is hot. What are you doing? Reanimation jutsu can control you. Orochimaru, the only bad thing about my ninjutsu is that I haven't fully mastered it yet, so the summoned person can't use their full power. Uchiha Madara, your boy is a talent, but this shabby ninjutsu still needs all your strength to undo it? Hashi, you won't be stupid in the Pure Land world, will you? The wounded Gaara escapes with the help of Kankuro and Temari. Uchiha Sasuke is in hot pursuit. Haruno Sakura, Shikamaru and Naruto are ordered by Kakashi to support Sasuke. When a few people caught up with the two, they realized that Gaara had burst out the power of the tailed beast in his body, and Sasuke was no match at all. Haruno Sakura is also trapped by Gaara and is in danger. At the critical moment, Uzumaki Naruto burst out with unprecedented chakra with terrifying strength, instantly summoning 2,000 Shadow Clone. Little Sakura, let me protect you. Uzumaki Naruto even beat Gaara with 2,000 rounds of ammunition. Gaara doubted her life. Under anger, Gaara finally turned into a guardian crane. However, Uzumaki Naruto did not panic at all, and the results of his practice were fully demonstrated in this battle. Toad Bunta is here. Fight against the crane. Uzumaki Naruto head hammer attack, awakening Gaara in the dormant technique. Third Hokage, Sarutobi Hiruzen, summons Shinigami. The ghouls are sealed to 1 against 3. All families in Konoha Village are dispatched collectively. Remember, Hyuga Hayashi told Xiao Xiaoji, our Hyuga family is the most powerful family in Konoha Village. The final blow, Uzumaki Naruto collided with Gaara at high altitude. Uzumaki Naruto wins. Gaara has never seen such a powerful person, and he trembles with fright. The taste of being alone must be uncomfortable. But now I am different from you. I already have companions who are more important than life. With them, every day of my life is full of hope. If you attack them, I will definitely kill you. Naruto's heart was conveyed to Gaara, which changed Gaara's bloodthirsty problem. Third Hokage died in battle. What will happen to Konoha Village? Uchiha Itachi's sudden return home instantly ignited the hatred in Uchiha Sasuke's heart. Facing his former brother and the hatred in his heart, Sasuke clenched Chidori tightly in anger. Unfortunately, as soon as Tsukuyomi was posted, Uchiha Sasuke laid down in the hospital with Hitaki Kakashi. For Konoha, for Sasuke, for Kakashi, and even for Rock Lee. Of course, there is also Rasengan who is about to meet. Uzumaki Naruto followed Jiraiya on the road to find Tsunade. Learning Rasengan, the stronger Naruto beat the legendary Fat Sheep in a bet. Sannin War. The battle between Uzumaki Naruto and Yakushi Kabuto arouses Tsunade's will and overcomes empty blood. Until I become Hokage, I will never die. Rasengan. Tsunade returns. Konoha Village is united. The big crisis has just been resolved. Uchiha Sasuke can't bear Uzumaki Naruto's progress, Itachi's stimulation, and Orochimaru's bewitchment. Sasuke, Defected Konoha into the arms of Orochimaru. Valley of the End, the former brothers stand on the opposite side. Why are you so obsessed with me? Because we are brothers. A guy like you who was born with nothing. What can he understand about me? Naruto, Sasuke, Uzumaki Naruto failed. With a heavy heart, and with great affection for Uchiha Sasuke. Naruto didn't feel depressed because of this. Cheer up and start again. Under the leadership of Jiraiya, the master and apprentice will go to practice for up to 3 years. When I come back, I will definitely become very powerful. The screen with white borders slowly came to an end. The audience also watched with horror. It turned out that in the near future, they would face such a terrible thing. Yamanaka Ino. I didn't expect that today would be the day when a ninja village outside would start a war against us. Yuahong. Hey, Lord Third Hokage has died. Asuma. Fortunately, the viewing system appeared in time. Otherwise, we would have to face this kind of scene in the next step. Inuzuka Tooth. But Naruto is really cool, especially his battle with Gaara. How did he do it? Narashikamaru. I feel like the gap between us and him is getting bigger and bigger. Tsunade. I'm dizzy. My empty blood disease has also healed itself under his influence. Tian. I didn't expect 5th Hokage to be Master Tsunade. She is my idol. Only the 3 of the 7th class did not speak. Up front, Uzumaki Naruto was still complacent, whether it was the Chūnin exam or the fight with Gaara later. His performance is absolutely remarkable. Even learning Rasengan, Uzumaki Naruto doesn't care much. Because Uzumaki Naruto, with the black frame, also acquired Rasengan at the same age. However, only Uchiha Sasuke's defection made Naruto feel nervous. Obviously, he failed. Thinking of this, Uzumaki Naruto looked at the dark border that was slowly emerging in the sky with great interest. Since I failed, let me see what you will do in the face of this in your world. Chapter 54. Strange Power? Just a simple trick ninja world in the sky. The switching of the big screen immediately refreshed everyone. Speaking of the future, Uzumaki Naruto in the white frame is not bad. Not only that, his performance can be said to be very perfect. Nine Tails, could he defeat Hyuganiji if he hadn't used my power? Could he have defeated Gaara if he hadn't used my power? If not, Uzumaki Kushina. Nine Tails, you took the credit especially today. Do you think everyone doesn't know? You want Naruto to use your power to loosen the seal. Senju Hashirama. The 5th Hokage in Konoha Village is actually Azuna. Senju Tobarama. Brother. As her granddaughter, Tsunade is also one of the legendary Sannin, the monkey's apprentice, and he deserves to be the 5th Hokage. Senju Hashirama. The Battle of the Valley of the End is really nostalgic. Uchiha Madara. This time, but our Uchiha people won. It's spicy. Terumi Mei. I have to say that Naruto has done a very good job, except that he failed to stop Uchiha Sasuke. Onoki. Regardless of the world's Uzumaki Naruto, it seems that they are all very powerful. 4th Hokage. I always thought that Naruto in the Black Frame world was a genius, but I didn't expect that Uzumaki Naruto on our side is also a genius. In less than a year, he has grown from a guy who can't even clone technique to such a guy terrible. Luo Sha. Now the pressure has come to the side of the Black Frame Vortex 3 Vortex Naruto. Nara Shikamo. In our world, Sasuke was deeply stimulated by Naruto's progress, and the appearance of Uchiha Itachi ignited his desire for revenge. Perhaps he saw that his progress was not high, so he took the initiative to seek refuge with Orochimaru. Aburame Shino. In the Black Frame world, in Sasuke's mind, he is not as good as Uzumaki Naruto, so he should not feel anxious because of Naruto's excellence. Yamanaka Ino. I understand when you say that. Sasuke in a world over there seems to be still learning ninjutsu from Uzumaki Naruto. Maybe seeing Naruto's strength, Uchiha Sasuke will think that living in Konoha Village can still become very strong, so he won't defect. Orochimaru. Hey. What you said is just speculation. It all depends on how Naruto-kun over there does it. There is another possibility. Don't forget, he really wanted to make trouble in Konoha Village before. Orochimaru's words suddenly awakened the Konoha Village ninja. Indeed, Uzumaki Naruto of the Black Frame world has deep dissatisfaction with Konoha Village. He won't feel that life is full of hope just because he has one or two more so-called companions around him. Thinking of this, they quickly looked at the big black frame screen in the sky. Konoha Village, it is still sunny. It has been a long time since the completion of the Wave Country mission. As for Uzumaki Naruto's performance of killing Kato, Sarutobi Hiruzen did not pursue too much. After all, Naruto is the secret weapon of Konoha Village, the secret weapon of the Land of Fire. The murderer who killed Kaguya finally fell on Taodi Zaibujan, is truly the third Hokage of Konoha Village. Pure Land World. Taodi was no longer dumbfounded. What a shameless act. Taodi Zaibujan. No wonder the seniors in the discussion group have been talking about third Hokage. Konoha Village are really good means. Terumi Mei. If the people in the world over there don't die, it seems that the future will not be easy. Anoki. I'm really laughing to death. Is this the result of escaping death again? Uzumaki Naruto took the blame. Sarutobi Hiruzen. You guys really don't feel pain in your back when you stand and talk. The world over there will never be cut, but you survive because of Naruto. How can you help him take the blame? Fourth Raikage. Third Hokage. I really feel that the meaning in your words must not let you be grateful. Uzumaki Naruto naturally didn't care about these things. And he didn't even know that the bandaged man without eyebrows in his mouth helped him take the blame for killing the world's richest man. At this time, Uzumaki Naruto was stepping on the water surface to pick up trash in every possible way board. After a while, Sasuke came up and coughed lightly to attract Naruto's attention. I have learned the Shuriken Shadow clone technique. Oh, not bad. As expected of Sasuke, genius is different. Uzumaki Naruto patted Sasuke's shoulder with a smile. Then his face became serious. Speaking of which, I haven't been exposed to new ninjutsu for a long time. Hatake Kakashi seems to have nothing to teach them except to lead them to complete the D-level mission. This makes Uzumaki Naruto a little upset. At this time, Kakashi didn't know where he was fooling around. In Uzumaki Naruto's heart, following Hatake Kakashi is no different from following Iruka. Hungry 9 meals a day. This kid. The feeling of Uzumaki Naruto's little adult in the black frame is always laughable. He seems mature, but his inner drama is so rich and colorful. Now, Hatake Kakashi is on the same level as Iruka. Iruka, Naruto over there, really, I can't possibly be on the same level as Kakashi-senpai. Hatake Kakashi, seeing him complaining in his heart. It doesn't seem unreasonable. Might Guy, for those who work hard, there is nothing wrong with great torture. Yamanaka Ino. So the current Naruto is dissatisfied with his inability to learn new ninjutsu? This feeling is just like Sasuke on our side. Sasuke? Ino's statement seemed to hit something odd. Haruno Sakura. No way. Uzumaki Naruto from the other world will run away with Orochimaru. Puff. On the high platform, Sarutobi Hiruzen almost spat out a mouthful of old blood. Take Uzumaki Naruto's attitude towards Konoha Village and his previous curiosity about Momochi Zabuza. Maybe he will really be seduced by Orochimaru. Looking at Orochimaru, Sarutobi Hiruzen found that Kakuzu's proud mouth was about to grin to the ear. Orochimaru, you little girl, you are very good at talking. Sarutobi Hiruzen, don't be complacent. Naruto has nothing to do. Let's leave Konoha Village with a good environment. He will follow you to the dark experimental base. His mind should be fine. The 7th class that completed the task. The 3 stand on the bridge and wait for Hatake Kakashi's next mission. Ms. Kakashi is too irresponsible. Leave us here and leave us alone. Haruno Sakura complained and looked at Naruto by the way. Naruto, why don't we go for a walk? Or it will be boring. As soon as the voice fell, the familiar lazy voice immediately made Haruno Sakura frown. Where are you going? Re Sakura, BD. He won't show up sooner or later, but now he pops up suddenly to scare anyone to death. Damn Kakashi-sensei, he will spoil girls' good deeds. This guy is destined to be single for the rest of his life. One well. Hatake Kakashi squinted at the three of them and smiled. Now you are not bored. I have something to announce to you. Those who want to take the Chūnin exam, sign their names here. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, come to classroom 301 of the school. Hatake Kakashi handed 3 registration cards to the 3 of them. Chūnin exam. Uzumaki Naruto is taken aback when he hears this. After thinking about it, although I don't know what kind of improvement this test can bring to me, it is definitely more interesting than the daily D-level tasks. Are you going to participate? Uzumaki Naruto looks at Sasuke and Haruno Sakura. Uchiha Sasuke smiled triumphantly. What is the purpose of our practice? Of course, it is to become stronger. I must participate, otherwise my level will not be tested. Haruno Sakura is trembling. But I heard that Sasuke is going to participate. If I don't participate, I will be despised by Uzumaki Naruto. Thus, puffing out his poor chest, Haruno Sakura pretended to be calm and said, Participate, definitely will participate. We are a team. Very good. Hatake Kakashi looked at the 3 with satisfaction. Then let's meet at the Chūnin exam venue. On the way back, Haruno Sakura panicked as she thought about it. She is very aware of how much she weighs, so if she only knows the 3-body technique, if she takes this kind of exam, she will undoubtedly die ugly. What to do? Haruno Sakura looked at Naruto beside him with a heavy heart. Although there should be no problem following Naruto and Sasuke, what if we act alone? Haruno Sakura became more and more frightened when she thought about it. She finally realized how weak she is. After Uchiha Sasuke finally left, she finally stopped Naruto. Naruto, can you also teach me the Shuriken Shadow Clone technique? A black line appeared on Uzumaki Naruto's face. By the way, all these troublesome things are attributed to Kakashi's inaction. First Uchiha Sasuke, then Haruno Sakura. Is it really as simple as the Shuriken Shadow Clone technique? Naruto recalled that when Sarutobi Hiruzen gave him ninjutsu, he probably tried to learn it because he saw that his shuriken throwing technique was strong. However, Uchiha Sasuke's shuriken throw is equally strong, but Haruno Sakura Uzumaki Naruto looked up and down at the wiggly pink hair and refused. No, your shuriken throwing is too bad. You can't practice it. Murder. Looking at Haruno Sakura's distraught appearance on the screen, no one expected Uzumaki Naruto to refuse so simply. Haruno Sakura must have been hit with a 10,000 crit hit. Haruno Sakura. Damn Naruto, he's putting on too much. Yamanaka Ino. TSK. I think this kind of Naruto is more attractive. And little Sakura, you seem to have masochistic tendencies no matter which world you are in. Looking at Haruno Sakura's half-dead look, Naruto fell into deep thought again. I have to say that the current Haruno Sakura is not a grandmaster except for ninjutsu. He is also capable of other things, and his brain is considered smart. 4.2 What Naruto likes the most is that this guy is really obedient. Uzumaki Naruto pondered in his heart. Such an obedient guy might be useful in the future. Haruno Sakura. Hey, it's too much to deceive people. What is the place where such an obedient guy will be useful in the future? Yamanaka Ino. Haha, I laughed so hard. Little Sakura, you in that world are almost becoming Naruto's slave. Little Sakura. Yes. Hearing Naruto call his name, Haruno immediately stood up straight. I have another very simple trick. I think you should be able to learn it. What kind of trick? Haruno Sakura suddenly became energetic. It is what I found that if we concentrate most of the chakra on one point, whether it is the fist or the foot, the power exerted is more powerful than ordinary blows. If you have nothing to do, you could try to study it. Tsunade, a tavern on Pamphlet Street. Tsunade was dumbfounded, as if she couldn't believe her ears. What Uzumaki Naruto taught Haruno Sakura was the strange power he used in the first place. Shizen is that kid? Did he just say that this move is very simple? Shizen was speechless, looking at the wine bottle in Tsunade's hand. She smiled awkwardly. Master Tsunade, you drank too much. He didn't say anything like that. Chapter 55. Old man, you'd better pray that it doesn't betray the next day. Uzumaki Naruto had breakfast and stood in front of the mirror for a long time. Well, I'm quite satisfied. Every time he goes out, he will pay attention to his appearance. Boy, pay attention to the fact that these things are useless at all. Do you think you're going on a date or a trip? Ninetales said slightly jokingly. However, it agrees with Uzumaki Naruto's philosophy. Even if anyone looks down on us, we have to look down on ourselves and maintain a good appearance at all times. This is an attitude towards life. By the way, Big Fox, since you have lived for so long, you should know about the Chūnin exam. No, I don't have any interest in the activities of bedbugs. This Ninetales is simply too presumptuous. The audience gritted their teeth in anger. Since the Ninetales in the black-framed world looked down on their ninjas so much, they wanted to do the same for the Ninetales in their own world. You still advise me not to judge people by their appearance. Your arrogant attitude is really bad. Naruto rolls his eyes. Such a pull, no, it is still sealed. Recently, my practice has entered a bottleneck. I can't keep refining chakra and practicing physical fitness here. Do you have any other way for me to have new development? Out of the door, Uzumaki Naruto set off towards the meeting place of the 7th class. While walking, he continued to communicate with Ninetales. As long as you can lift my seal and fully use my power, there will be no existence in this ninja world that could defeat you. It's better to be cautious. Your strength may not be invincible. And you think, wouldn't it be a waste to use your massive chakra without ninjutsu? Naruto's words made Ninetales' quivering ears stand up suddenly. Is this kid praising me? Thinking of this, Ninetales is still a little excited. Ahem. Huh. With a cold snort, Ninetales said arrogantly, I thought you were so smart, but now I feel that you are really stupid. Your Rasengan 25 and the big spiral wheel you are made of pure chakra, without attribute. These two, ninjutsu alone, are enough for you to study for a long time. Ninetales talked more and more vigorously, and his huge body slowly sat up. Do you remember the chakra attribute you studied before? You can combine these attributes with your Rasengan or Big Spiral Luinyu. Once successful, it will not only increase the offensiveness of ninjutsu, but may also produce different ninjutsu. The words of Ninetales inspired Uzumaki Naruto like a treasure. But in the next second, his face became a little embarrassed. I don't know other ninjutsu, so it seems that I haven't refined chakra with attributes. Ninetales, cut. Is this Konoha Village created by Senju Hashirama and Uchiha Madara? Or the teachings? You stupid. Actually, every ninja is born with his own chakra attribute. Some people have one, and some have two. When the time comes, you can go and test whether your own talent, chakra, belongs to the wind, fire, thunder, earth, and water. Complete Rasengan and the chakra nature transformation of the big spiral wheel first. Then consider practicing other attributes. If you can't even do this kind of thing, as my Jinchūriki, you are the one with the worst talent. Pure Land World. Namake's Minato was almost caught by Ninetales, and Ray's outside was scorched and inside was tender. What is it doing? Is it actually teaching Uzumaki Naruto to develop Rasengan's chakra nature transformation? Moreover, this practice is not as simple as Ninetales said. As the developer of Rasengan, Namake's Minato tried to study the chakra nature transformation about Rasengan for a long time, but ended in failure. Now, in that world, Ninetales actually used his research back then to fool his son? Namake's Minato, Ninetales, isn't a bit too much for you to say this. You know how difficult this practice is? Ninetales, ahaha, damn 4th Hokage, over there, I actually became your son's teacher. Isn't it surprising? Uzumaki Kushina, why are you laughing, stinky fox? What about your pride as a Ninetales? You must have rewoven Minato's research from me and told it to Naruto. Jiraiya, Rasengan's chakra nature transformation? Neither Minato nor I can study the completed ninjutsu. And that guy from Ninetales actually said that if Naruto can't complete it, it's because of his talent to stretch his hips. Terumi, a 12-year-old child, is he going to start studying the chakra nature transformation of ninjutsu? In the stands of the Chūnin exam venue, Uzumaki Naruto listened to the conversation between himself and Ninetales in the black frame world, and he was filled with envy. The self in that world can actually have such a harmonious relationship with the nine tails in his body. However, the current self and the big fox are in dire straits. The reason is that when I met Nine Tails, I didn't treat it as a partner. As for himself in the black frame world, from the very beginning, he seemed to have only the big fox in his body. The relationship between one person and one fox can become so harmonious, or because of his own choice. One person and one fox finished talking. Uzumaki Naruto is refreshed. At least he has a new goal of practice. When they came to the meeting point, the three of them quickly walked towards the destination classroom 301. Today, Haruno Sakura seems to be in a much stronger mood than yesterday. Last night, she had a taste of the practice method taught by Naruto, and she could obviously feel that the power of her punches had improved a lot. Unfortunately, because of its limited chakra, the effect has not reached a very powerful level. However, Haruno Sakura is already very satisfied. She didn't dare to expect Naruto to have such an attitude towards her. The three of them also encountered the temptations of Goko Tetsu and Kamizuki Izumo on the way to classroom 301. Uzumaki Naruto didn't stop here, but walked straight to the third floor. Haruno Sakura and Uchiha Sasuke were stunned when they saw this. And then they discovered that there is an illusion barrier here. Here, it is still on the second floor. The classroom 301 in front of you is actually 201. Wait for us, Naruto. Haruno Sakura called softly. Together with Uchiha Sasuke, immediately followed Naruto's pace. Uzumaki Naruto, Gongzi Tai, and Shun Yueyun as the perennial guards of Konoha Village. They naturally know the identity of Uzumaki Naruto. Beyond their imagination, Uzumaki Naruto, who just graduated, has already seen through the tricks of the two and did not waste any time. This kid, there is something. Shun Yueyun and Gang Ziti glanced at each other. Judging from the actions of the three, Haruno Sakura and Sasuke, behind Naruto, also found something wrong. Without even saying a word, he followed Naruto and left. The ninjas at Konoha Village were dumbfounded. What surprised them wasn't that Uzumaki Naruto saw the illusion early on. They were surprised by the behavior of Haruno Sakura and Uchiha Sasuke. The two just saw that Uzumaki Naruto did not stay, and immediately felt that there was a problem here. They didn't even have the idea of asking. They completely believed in Uzumaki Naruto in front of them unconditionally. Leader, Uzumaki Naruto's unabashed charisma is on display. Silly. Chūnin examination venue. Uzumaki Naruto's contemporaries were collectively dumbfounded. Yamanaka Ino. No, I know that Naruto in the black frame world is powerful, but I didn't expect. If Haruno Sakura is obedient, why even Sasuke Narashikamaru? Is this still the proud boy Uchiha Sasuke? Haruno Sakura was even more dumbfounded. She couldn't imagine the scene where she followed behind Uzumaki Naruto. But now, she has to believe that the self in the world over there has been completely controlled by Naruto, and the other party did almost nothing. Teaching her strange powers is just a casual thing. Inuzuka Tooth. Damn it, why is it Uzumaki Naruto? Uzumaki Naruto. That's right, I really envy him now. Sarutobi Hiruzen. Naruto, you can't envy him. Don't forget, you'll go out to practice with Jiraiya for 3 years in the future, and you will definitely be better than him when you come back. Is this the genin who took the Chūnin exam? Walking on the road, Uzumaki Naruto muttered secretly, and looked at Nine Tails behind him by the way. Big Fox, I think they are so stupid. You can't even see through such a simple illusion. Well, even if they can't see through, if I go upstairs carefully, I can see through the tricks of those two Chūnins. I found 2 people standing at the door of the floor, transformed with illusion enchantment. So, I thought it was the destination of the exam. This group of people not only don't believe in their own feelings, they don't even believe in their thoughts. They can only go with the flow. It seems that the opponents in this Chūnin exam are just like that. Maybe they are not even as good as Bai. However, at this moment, a voice breaks the chat between Naruto and Nine Tails. Please wait a moment. You are Uzumaki Naruto. Hearing the sound, the 3 of the 7th class all turn around. But I saw 3 ninjas with Konoha Village forehead protectors on their heads following behind. My name is Rock Lee. I heard that in your class. Uzumaki Naruto is an ordinary ninja who can stand shoulder to shoulder with the genius boy Uchiha Sasuke. Sasuke took a breath and looked at the watermelon head in front of him. Where did this strange guy come from? Sasuke's nervous heart is pounding. Uzumaki Naruto calls him a genius. He can recognize it, but others call him a genius in front of Uzumaki Naruto. He can't recognize it. Sasuke still remembers the previous battle on the Naminokuni Bridge, where Uzumaki Naruto really slaughtered everyone, including Kado. According to his words, the world of ninjas is so cruel, and it was the other party who first troubled him. If the opponent is not dead, the 7th class will be used. The scene of corpses lying all over the field made Sasuke feel uneasy for a long time. On a certain night, when he came back, he thought of that night again. He suffered a serious emotional blow, but Sharingan unintentionally evolved into Ryu. Although I don't know who the watermelon head is in front of me, but he suddenly blocked the way, obviously looking for trouble. The picture in Uchiha Sasuke's mind was even more shocking. I thought Uchiha Sasuke was Nami, the victim of the national mission. He did not expect that he also benefited. Learned the Shuriken Shadow clone technique taught by Naruto, and also evolved Sharingan. No wonder Sasuke followed Naruto so honestly. It turned out he was frightened. Tian. Really, the information about Naruto is hidden too tightly. Xiaoli doesn't even know that he is such a ruthless person, but he took the initiative to provoke a contest. Inuzuka Tooth. I originally wanted to cheer for Rock Lee, but now that I think about it, let it go. He is definitely not Naruto's opponent. Hyuga Niji. Hey, Uzumaki Naruto in the black frame doesn't look like a ninja since he came back for Namano. This feels like a Konoha Village bully. Hyuga Hinata. It can't be said like this. The people Naruto-kun killed were the ones who wanted to kill him, and he didn't do anything to others. I'm not a genius. Uchiha Sasuke ruthlessly responded to Rock Lee. No, Sasuke, I know you. 927, but now I am more interested in Naruto. He let me know that ordinary ninjas can also stand shoulder to shoulder with geniuses. So I want to have a competition with him. Rock Lee poses. Tian on the side looked up and down Uzumaki Naruto with a smile. This junior is really cute. Only Hyuga Niji, dismissive in his eyes, only Uchiha Sasuke, who is also a genius. Help, you are Uchiha's genius. Why don't you admit it? Uzumaki Naruto chuckled. He can probably guess what happened to the watermelon head in front of him. I think it's the crane tail of the ninja school, but it belongs to the kind of very hard-working existence. A person who envies a genius but does not have the talent of a genius, so he redoubles his efforts and gets rewarded. Uzumaki Naruto is not this kind of person. However, he couldn't let go of Rock Lee's provocation. Could it be that you're interested in me, so I will accept your challenge? Are you sure you want to do it? Uzumaki Naruto's voice became cold, and his eyes became extremely sharp. In an instant, an invisible chakra surrounded Rock Lee tightly. At this moment, Rock Lee seemed to be under heavy pressure, and his legs were a little weak under the pressure. If you really want to do it, you will get hurt. Maybe you won't be able to take the Chūnin exam. Uzumaki Naruto still has a warm smile on his face. But in Rock Lee's eyes, the look in those eyes seems to have killed him. His voice trembled a few times, and he smiled awkwardly. Sorry, I was the one to be abrupt. You were right. It is more important to take the exam. That's right. If you want to perform, the exam is the best place, and you don't need to be so anxious. Uzumaki Naruto showed a bright smile and waved to the 3rd class. Let's compete in the exam. Hateful. In the black frame world, Uzumaki Naruto's domineering made Konoha Village ninjas very unhappy. Not only the ninjas of Konoha Village, even the ninjas of other ninja villages in the ninja world can't understand Uzumaki Naruto, who is so arrogant at the age of 12. Terumi Mei, the problem now is obvious. There is no one in this batch of genin who can fight against Uzumaki Naruto. Anoki, it's a pity that no one told them about Uzumaki Naruto's current strength. Even Haruno Sakura, Uchiha Sasuke, and even Hitaki Kakashi don't know his real strength. 4th Raikage. Don't worry, there's Orochimaru in the Death Forest, so it's a good show. Sarutobi Hiruzen. Do you think Naruto will kill Orochimaru directly in the dead forest? Orochimaru, old guy, are you kidding me? You'd better pray that Naruto-kun won't turn his back on this Konoha Honkai plan. Chapter 56. Planning begins. Hunting Konoha shinobi with the black frame world Uzumaki Naruto is getting stronger and stronger. The ninja audience was full of displeasure with some of his actions. Now, everyone is looking forward to his encounter with Orochimaru's death forest. At least, you can see him suffer a lot because of his arrogance. On the high platform, Sarutobi Hiruzen and Orochimaru have their own ghosts. Seemingly calm on the surface, in fact, the two of them could not maintain peace in their hearts. Orochimaru worried that he would end up being tortured by Genin because he really looked down on Naruto carelessly. With his status in the ninja world, he is no more embarrassing than someone who escapes. Sarutobi Hiruzen is equally worried. I am afraid that Uzumaki Naruto will take advantage of Konoha Honkai's war and deal a devastating blow to Konoha Village. The 7th class comes to the classroom. At this time, Classroom 301 was already full of people. Just as soon as he entered the classroom, the lazy voice of Nine Tails came from Naruto's mind. Naruto, watch out for the guy with the gourd in front of you. Uzumaki Naruto's eyes froze slightly. This is the first time Nine Tails reminded herself. Curiously, Naruto looked at the person carrying the gourd in front of him. It is Gaara of Sunagakure. Seeing this, Uzumaki Naruto was even more taken aback. Good guy. Another guy without eyebrows. Gaara, Temari. Damn, does he really think he is invincible? Don't forget, Gaara's level is not comparable to that of ordinary ninjas. Kankuro, Uzumaki Naruto. This BD, he will be scared to death by Gaara's Shuku. Yamanaka Ino. But Naruto on our side is not scared to death. Are you sure that Uzumaki Naruto next door is really afraid of that big civet cat? Haruno Sakura. Yes, he is not even afraid of Nine Tails. How could he be afraid of this big civet cat? You kid is thinking about something. I'm telling you, don't be too inflated. That guy is the same as you. He also has a tailed beast inside him. It's the breath I hate, that damned raccoon cat. Nine Tails flaps its big tail. Even though the existence of the 8-sign seal makes his power greatly reduced, the connection between this tail beast is still very strong. Especially under the same roof. They are easily aware of each other's existence. However, the relationship between Gaara and Shikaku doesn't seem to be very good, at least not so good that Shikaku will inform you intimately. This is totally cheating. There was a storm in everyone's heart. In the hearts of ninjas in the ninja world, there are very few people who can become true friends with tailed beasts. When Nine Tails was teaching Naruto Rasengan, he deliberately didn't reveal important information, wanting to see Naruto make a fool of himself. But the performance of Nine Tails recently is comparable to Uzumaki Naruto's nanny. With such a strong presence to his court, Uzumaki Naruto can save a lot of intelligence. Shoha, who are you talking about, raccoons? You damn fox. Nine Tails. Aren't you convinced? Don't forget the scene where you were beaten up by Naruto after you came out. I think you will be even worse in the world over there. Shizuru, damn it. Gaara, you must teach such an inflated one-man one-fox a good lesson and crush that stinky brat Naruto to death. You mean he's the same as me? Uzumaki Naruto's heart twitched. It was the first time he met other people from Ninja Village. In the mood that everyone might be the same kind, Uzumaki Naruto took a few more glances at Gaara. The conclusion is that this kid is too hostile, and there is a little undetectable ferocity in his indifferent expression. It is expected to be good. It is a ruthless character. Oomph. How about it? Do you feel that he is the same kind of person as you? Nine Tails' point of view, but Naruto shook his head. I don't know the details, but my intuition tells me that I am completely different from him. One Naruto. Then, Zhao Didi's voice interrupted the conversation of one person and one fox. Accompanied by bursts of tangy aroma, Naruto only felt his arm being bumped against. Turning around, it was Yamanaka Ino. Uzumaki Naruto doesn't know what's going on with this woman, but he didn't make any gesture of rejection. After chatting with his contemporaries for a while, he found a seat for the first written test according to the registration card in his hand. Seeing Naruto leave, Zhong Zioqiang also found his seat step by step. Uzumaki Naruto just sat down and found that the person next to him was his classmate of the same period. Higa Hinata. Yo, Hinata, what a coincidence. Naruto offered to say hello. In his impression, Higa Hinata is a very quiet girl. It's so quiet that you don't take the initiative to look for her. She seems to have disappeared. Yamanaka Ino, hey. Uzumaki Naruto actually greeted Hinata. Haruno Sakura. Don't forget, that guy likes things to be quiet and hates noise. So Ino, someone as noisy as you has no chance. Yamanaka Ino, broad forehead. What the FK are you talking about? Haruno Sakura and Yamanaka Ino couldn't be more angry. Don't they all say that free things are delicious? It's not good when it's the girl's turn. In the stands of the venue, Higa Hinata immediately buried her blushing face. Naruto-kun, the Naruto-kun from the world over there actually greeted you on his own initiative? It's just unbelievable. Consider Uzumaki Naruto here, and Higa Hinata almost looks like a deflated ball. During the written test, he even suspected that he deliberately let him plagiarize and was caught and eliminated. Naruto-kun actually took the initiative to talk to me. Higa Hinata can't help herself with excitement. What should I do? What should I do now? Unfortunately, Hinata is not ready to communicate with Naruto yet. A burst of white smoke suddenly rises from the classroom platform. It's been a long time, Eugenen. With a loud shout, the thick smoke dissipated. The leader Ubixi led a group of invigilators, Chūnin, to appear on the podium. I now announce that the first round of the Chūnin selection exam has officially started. 1. The content of the first test is a written test. This is beyond Uzumaki Naruto's imagination. He thought he would just sit in the classroom for a while and then start fighting in groups. However, the time for the written test is very fast, 1 hour. The 9 questions on the test paper are extremely easy for Uzumaki Naruto. After a while, Naruto put the completed test paper on the table and climbed on the table by himself. This operation also caused the invigilators present to look at each other in dismay. This kid can't just scribble on the test paper. Ibixi walked forward and carefully looked at Naruto's answer, only to realize that the other party's answer was actually completely correct. Sharp. Uzumaki Naruto once again suffocated the Konoha Village ninjas, especially ninjas who took the first Chūnin exam. It feels incredible because the 9 questions on the test paper are beyond imagination. No one would have imagined that Uzumaki Naruto in the world over there, even the culture class, is so good. Inuzuka Tooth. I remember that it was because of Naruto's roar that the whole atmosphere of the scene was relaxed. Yamanaka Ino. Yes, that's when answering the 10th question. Haruno Sakura. But do you think Naruto over there would say that again? Even if I am a genin for the rest of my life, I will also become a Hokage for you to see. No. Everyone dispelled this idea. They would rather believe that they are Hokage from Konoha Village than Naruto next door would take the case. Time passed quickly. When it came to the 10th question, Uzumaki Naruto was speechless and helpless with Ubixi's trembling and trembling. In the end, the appearance of Mitarashi Anko completely saved the suffering Uzumaki Naruto. Here we go. This time, everyone's heart reached their throats. Orochimaru, one of the legendary Sannin, is about to meet Uzumaki Naruto. Anoki, is it finally coming? This time, I think Uzumaki Naruto dare not keep his hand. 4th Raikage. With his character of not being bullied, I think this fight will be very interesting. Terumi Mei, I don't think Uzumaki Naruto has a chance of winning. After all, he is only a 12-year-old boy, even if he has practiced for 7 years. Sarutobi Hiruzen. That's not necessarily the case. After all, Naruto has a very good relationship with Nine Tails. Maybe he killed the incoming Orochimaru. There may be other possibilities, such as Naruto-kun and I teaming up to bring a devastating blow to Konoha Village. All the ninjas in Konoha Village were shrouded in an inexplicable tension at this moment. Judging from previous viewings, Uzumaki Naruto seems to be waiting for some kind of opportunity that could spell disaster for Konoha Village. In the eyes of everyone, he just wanted revenge on Konoha Village. The so-called making the village more intelligent is nothing more than his excuse. Pure Land World. Uzumaki Kushina. tensed up at the same time. As Naruto's mother, she was actually very worried that Uzumaki Naruto would impulsively do stupid things. Kid next door, don't do anything stupid. The world of ninjas is not as simple as you imagine. The second test of the Chūnin exam. Scramble for the Earth Coiling Axis. The content is very simple. A 5-day circle axis competition in the Death Forest. Before the time limit, those who can successfully collect the Earth Coiling Axis and enter the Central Tower will be considered to have successfully passed and enter the next competition. During this period, life and death matter. Dinner has finally begun. Not far away, a ninja of Chūnin village wearing a bamboo hat couldn't help licking his tongue. Looking at it, it is the back with the Uchiha clan emblem on its back. However, when the 7th class led by Uzumaki Naruto signed the life and death contract, Naruto showed an imperceptible smile at the corner of his mouth. Did you laugh just now? Ninetales looked at Naruto's back and suddenly felt that Uzumaki Naruto became a little strange at this time. Judging from the trembling body of the opponent, he seems to be in a state of abnormal excitement. Ninetales has never seen Uzumaki Naruto like this, so I don't know what happened to him. Big Fox. At this time, Uzumaki Naruto suddenly spoke. The trembling voice made Ninetales stunned on the spot and hurriedly asked, Naruto, what's wrong with you? Are you sick at the critical moment? Uzumaki Naruto shook his head, said with a smile, I have a proposal. I don't know if you would like to play with me. Play? Uzumaki Naruto's so-called proposal made Ninetales even more confused. That is, after all, you and I have been bullied for so many years. It's time for us to take some action. Let's give Konoha Village some interest first. Taking advantage of this Chūnin exam, we hunt those Konoha Village ninjas in the Death Forest. Even if you don't kill them, you must make them unable to pass the Chūnin exam. After all, the rules were made by the invigilator wearing fishnets in Konoha Village. We can only reluctantly accept them. Listen to Ninetales. Momentarily sluggish. It knows that Naruto has not forgotten the time when he was excluded and cursed, but it never imagined that Uzumaki Naruto can endure until now, and sees this excellent opportunity to fight back. Hey, why are you silent? Big Fox, you're not going to back down at a critical moment, are you? I've already thought about the name of this planned operation. Chūnin exam Dead Forest Hunting Konoha Plan. Isn't it cool? Seeing that Ninetales was silent, Uzumaki Naruto pointed at him irritably and began to output. After half a sound, Ninetales' 2 big eyes turned cunningly. Your boy is truly a genius. This plan is so cool. Audience, God no Hanum. For a while, not only the ninjas in Konoha Village, but also the ninjas in the entire ninja world were stunned by Uzumaki Naruto's so-called game. This guy is really not kidding. What should come is coming after all. At this moment, the entire discussion group was instantly fried. Onoki, good boy, is the Forest of Death hunting Konoha Village ninjas? Terumi Mei, hey. Sure enough, Uzumaki Naruto finally decided to take action against the Konoha Village ninja because he was worried about something. Fourth Raikage. The scary thing is not that he hit the Konoha Village ninja. The scary thing is that Uzumaki Naruto took the opportunity to be able to hit Konoha Village. Luo Sha. Yes, and it's flawless. Even if he killed the ninja of Konoha Village in the Death Forest, it can't be judged that he took revenge on Konoha. Senju Tobarama. Evil Uzumaki, what does he want? Uzumaki Mito. Tobarama, I advise you to be careful with your words. Senju Tobarama. Sister-in-law this. He wants revenge on Konoha Village. Uzumaki Mito. He's just a kid. An ignorant kid. Didn't you listen to him? It's just a game. And he said he can kill the Konoha Village ninjas, but he will eliminate them all. Uchiha Madara. Tiske. I see that even Mito can't understand the attitude of the people of Konoha Village towards Naruto. It really deserves it. Hashi is hot. Senju Hashirama. Hey. Madara, I'm so hard. Sarutobi Hiruzen. Orochimaru. Teacher, don't worry. We still have Orochimaru. I remember that they will meet Orochimaru as soon as they enter the arena. By that time, Uzumaki Naruto must have no time to worry about his so-called plan. Orochimaru. Remember me at this time? If I knew that Naruto in the other world was so interesting, I would definitely join his camp. Yakushi Kabuto. Yakushi Kabuto. Master Orochimaru. I remember that I was a spy with the Konoha Village Forehead Protector at this time. Orochimaru, double. You wish for luck. Chapter 57. Uzumaki Naruto. I killed the scum of Konoha Village, can I? Uzumaki Naruto's spiritual space. Ninetales sat upright and said seriously, there is still a little time to start. We need to prepare. Naruto, are you going to act alone? Or with those 2 oil bottles? Ninetales' proposal made Uzumaki Naruto raise his eyebrows slightly, and then gave a smirk. I have to take the 2 of them together. It's more interesting, isn't it? Do Konoha Village ninjas beat Konoha Village ninjas? This picture is simply not too beautiful. Ninetales followed with a smile and said, you're a really bad boy. In this case, in order not to delay the 2 of them too much, I will now teach you a way to share chakra with others. Temporarily improve the ability of their attributes. There's still this ability? Naruto looked at Ninetales curiously. Big Fox, can ninjas still share chakra with others? I'm ignorant. However, if you want to do this, you must cooperate with your perception ability to sense the opponent's chakra and then adjust the chakra to match their chakra state. Then you can give and receive chakra. Ninetales' guidance made Uzumaki Naruto bewildered. He heard before that everyone has their own chakra attributes. Under such circumstances, how can one person's chakra be adjusted to match that of others? This kind of thing is simply a fantasy. Seeing that Naruto is at a loss, Ninetales added, of course your ninja's chakra is not good. Even if you don't mention the amount of chakra, the attributes are different, but the chakra of our tailed beast doesn't have such restrictions. Are you going to give your chakra to little Sakura and Sasuke? Naruto asked suspiciously. Ninetales nodded. In the past period of time, Uzumaki Naruto has been relying on the large spiral wheelyu to practice the control ability of chakra. During the period, he also mixed chakra from Ninetales into it. For Ninetales, this is a good thing. Naruto's long-term use of Ninetales' chakra has accelerated the progress of releasing the seal. Ninetales doesn't know whether Naruto has feelings, but it has been restraining the overflow of its own chakra. In this case, how much can their strength be improved? It varies from person to person. Of course, if you can fully use my chakra without the 577 overflowing with chakra, their strength can be increased by at least 3 times. If the overflow forms a chakra-tailed beast suit, the effect will naturally be stronger, and the outer tail coat can also protect them. Even if you can't use all my chakra now, you just need to pass my chakra to them a little bit, and their strength will be much stronger than before, but the time is limited. One after Ninetales explained. Uzumaki Naruto nodded understandingly. I see. Oh my god, the ninjas of Konoha Village couldn't accept the content of the black frame screen at all. Uzumaki Naruto and Ninetales. This 100.5 Fox is secretly preparing to plot against the Konoha Village candidates. And, listening to the conversation between them, Uzumaki Naruto meant not only to count the candidates of Konoha Village himself, but also to pull Haruno Sakura and Uchiha Sasuke into the water together. Anoki, Uzumaki Naruto, this kid is really clever. Terumi Mei, he wants to drag the 7th squad into the water together, which is to find a shelter for his revenge. 4th Raikage, that's true. That kid's methods are even more terrifying than 3rd Hokage. The world over there will definitely be interesting with his existence in the future. Yamanaka Ino. The little Sakura in the world over there will definitely agree to Naruto's words. Even if she is 10,000 unwilling in her heart, she will choose to attack Konoha's ninja together in order to please Naruto. Haruno Sakura. Ino, I don't like hearing what you said, but Sasuke, will he mess around with Naruto too? Afterwards, Haruno Sakura felt like his question was pointless. Uchiha Sasuke in the world over there is still proud and cold. However, these emotions are only for other people, and for Uzumaki Naruto, he also showed no resistance. Uchiha Fugaka, do it. Why don't you do it? I just want to see my son in the other world teach the ninjas of Konoha Village hard. Uchiha Sasuke. Father Jiraiya. Why do I feel that you have such malice towards the village? Namake's Minato. Give and receive 9 tails chakra? Can Naruto really do this kind of thing in a short time? Uzumaki Kushina. Minato. Don't forget that Naruto has never forgotten to use Shadow Clone to practice Chakra's control over the years. I guess it's not difficult for him. While the long line was still signing the death pact, Uzumaki Naruto called Haruno Sakura and Uchiha Sasuke together. By the way, he shook the scroll of heaven that he received in front of everyone and stuffed it into Sasuke's hand. Sasuke, I will let you keep the scroll. Uchiha Sasuke was taken aback for a moment, never expecting that such an important thing would be given to him by Naruto. I'm a careless person, so I'm not suitable for keeping such things. One Naruto waved his hand, motioning for Sasuke to take it. Uchiha Sasuke was even more confused after hearing this. Are you still careless? But seeing Naruto being so tough, Sasuke didn't refuse. And Haruno Sakura nervously reminded, Naruto, they found our scroll. The three of them looked around and found that many people were staring at them with malicious eyes. This kid definitely did it on purpose. The audience immediately blushed. I prayed silently for those guys who were eyeing Uzumaki Naruto. Don't be stupid. Don't look at your age. You are still Chunin at best, not Naruto's opponent at all. Uzumaki Naruto also found that several groups of senior Konoha Village ninjas, like the people in other villages, had a hint of unkindness in their eyes. I'll get you under the knife first, Naruto thought to himself, and by the way, used his perception ability to record the chakra of several people. By the way, before the exam, I have something to discuss with you. Uzumaki Naruto changed the subject, brought Haruno Sakura and Sasuke together, and whispered his plan to them. However, as soon as these words came out, the two of them froze in place in shock. Naruto, you said we're going to start with the Konoha Village companions first? You plan. Haruno Sakura covered her mouth in fright, with an expression of disbelief. Naruto, many ninjas from ninja villages have come to Konoha now. No matter what, I think it is right to attack ninjas from other villages first. Uchiha Sasuke also can't understand Uzumaki Naruto's brain circuit. Unfortunately, Naruto waved his hand to indicate that they didn't understand anything. Help! The invigilator wearing the fishing net just now also said that in the forest of death, life and death matter. Jay, you also know the cruelty of a ninja world. Except for the three of us, the rest are enemies. I want to set a restriction for our team. Become stronger. Just like when we were in school, our competitors were only those in our class. Now we are facing the same period of Konoha Village, the seniors of Konoha Village, and people from other villages. During school, we probably had a winner within the same period. The following order is to compete with Konoha's seniors. 1. If we win, it's time to attack the other ninjas of Ninja Village. You are right. The order cannot be messed up. Uchiha Sasuke and Haruno Sakura heard this, and they looked at each other in dismay. They don't know what Uzumaki Naruto wants to do, but what the other party said still sounds reasonable. A few seconds later, Sasuke showed a sudden realization surprise. I understand this is like the principle that Chunin is promoted to Chūnin, and Chūnin is promoted to Chunin. When we were in school, after the same period, we had to compare with other participating ninjas in Konoha Village. Comparing them means that we have no opponents in Konoha, and then compare with the outside forces. As expected of a genius, help. If I say this, you can understand CFDG clearly as long as you can understand. Uzumaki Naruto gave Sasuke a thumbs up and praised him wildly. It made Sasuke feel a little embarrassed and hurriedly said, Actually, you don't need to tell me. I also know that everyone here is an enemy. After all, it is a matter of life and death. No one could take it lightly. Uzumaki Naruto clapped his hands and smiled. Yes, you are very correct. Come on, I have researched a new trick here. I can share chakra with you and temporarily improve your various abilities. Afterwards, we will show our talents in the forest of death. Hiss. On the screen, Uzumaki Naruto's fallacies almost shattered the 3 views of ninjas in the ninja world. A ninja who wants to count Konoha Village is a ninja who counts Konoha Village. He was actually able to describe his own plot so fresh and refined. Moreover, it is indeed possible to make uninformed people unable to see any flaws. This Uzumaki Naruto really has the means. The ninjas in Konoha Village were even more speechless. Apparently, Uchiha Sasuke and Haruno Sakura believe it on screen. The two were ready to take on the Konoha Village ninja with Uzumaki Naruto. Namake's Minato. Naruto actually made it. He really shared Nine Tails chakra with Haruno Sakura and Uchiha Sasuke. Uzumaki Kushina. Yes, Minato. I knew that kid had succeeded by seeing the horrified faces of Haruno Sakura and Uchiha Sasuke. Fourth Raikage. Amazing. Uzumaki Naruto in the world over there is so talented. Can you discuss with Eight Tails? Eight Tails. Fourth Raikage, of course I can share my chakra, but I can't adjust chakra synchronization more than he has no way to perceive each other's chakra. Fourth Raikage. Killer Bee. Yo. Fourth Raikage. Hey, you're so big, you don't have to learn to sing and dance in the future. So why not study the control of chakra if you have the time? Orochimaru. Good guy, Mr. Naruto has really succeeded. It seems that I'm not as relaxed as I am in the world over there. All candidates are ready. Konoha Village deserves to be the largest ninja village in the 5 major countries, and the number of ninjas participating far exceeds other villages. Anko looked at the watch on her wrist. When the time came, she immediately shouted, "From now on, the Chūnin selection exam, the second round officially begins." 1. As Anko's voice falls suddenly, the proctor simultaneously opened the entrance gates around the Death Forest. All candidates gallop away like sharp arrows. The goal is determined. Just find those 3 little devils. Orochimaru leads the 2 younger brothers. The excitement is indescribable. At the same time, the 7th squad led by Uzumaki Naruto started instantly like everyone else. Sasuke, little Sakura, follow my steps. Let's go this way. Come on. After Haruno Sakura and Sasuke gained strength, their speed was significantly faster than before. Naruto, have you already selected your target? Nine Tails couldn't bear the excitement in her heart and asked repeatedly. Of course. Uzumaki Naruto laughed. Early after he leaked the Sky Scroll of Squad 7, he found several teams of Konoha Village ninjas giving them unkind looks. Presumably those guys are holding another scroll of land. Also, looking at the new faces of the 3 of them, the other party must have taken them as targets. With the help of Nine Tails chakra, the 3 quickly found their target. Hey, aren't these the 3 newcomers? It's really lucky. When the 3 of Uzumaki Naruto landed on the ground, they immediately aroused the vigilance of the Konoha Village ninjas. But immediately, when he saw the person coming, the other party showed a smug smile. Oomph. It's exactly what I thought. Naruto's eyes instantly turned cold. Looking at the 3 guys, he didn't regard them as Konoha Village's companions. However, in the next second, Naruto suddenly let out a strange cry of surprise. You should be the seniors of Konoha Village. We are so lucky to meet fellow villagers in such a dangerous place. Seniors, you have to take us juniors with you. Fight for us to pass the test together. Naruto, Uchiha Sasuke, and Haruno Sakura suddenly froze. What is this guy doing? It's completely different from what he said before. However, when the other party heard Naruto's suggestion, the 3 of them glanced at each other and then burst out laughing. Hey, did you make a mistake? Are these newcomers here to be funny? Little ghost, do you know what you're talking about? This is the Chūnin selection exam, and this is the Forest of Death. We all signed a life-and-death contract, and there is no so-called fellow villager here. However, if you hand over the scroll of heaven in your hands, we can let you go. Hey, Uzumaki Naruto pretended to be taken aback. Senior, we are all Konoha ninjas. Shouldn't we help each other? Okay, stop talking nonsense with them. I remember that the scroll of heaven is on that brat. We just grab it right now. If they dare to resist, it doesn't matter if they are killed. One of the Konoha shinobi practitioners pointed at Uchiha Sasuke and said coldly, in the words he had already taken out the pressure, but the next moment, a contemptuous snort came from Naruto's nostrils. Is this the senior ninja from Konoha Village? See? Sasuke, small Sakura. The 3 seniors in front of us not only wanted to take our scrolls, but even threaten to kill us. It seems that they don't have the concept of the will of fire in their hearts at all. They're simply the scum of Konoha Village. Since this is the case, there is no need for us to hold back. Uzumaki and Naruto glanced at each other, and the three of them realized that the yellow-haired boy in front of them was not as simple as imagined. Unfortunately, Uzumaki and Naruto ignored the surprise of the three and simply said, "Kill them." Chapter 58. Naruto's Doubts. Hinata, are you afraid of me? On the high platform, Sarutobi Hiruzen feels old and hot. Especially Uzumaki Naruto's will to open his mouth and keep his mouth shut. This is simply rubbing the treasures passed down from Konoha Village on the ground like garbage. He used the rules to secretly take revenge on Konoha Village. But the actions of the ninjas in Konoha Village were helping Uzumaki Naruto to grow his revenge mentality. Orochimaru. As an apprentice of 3rd Hokage, I have memorized the idea of the will of fire by heart. What's the result? Inoki. It really makes sense. Uzumaki Naruto is so impressive to me. Kurumi. According to the will of fire, the senior ninjas of Konoha Village should think of their juniors first. And the result? 4th Raikage. Is this murder wrong? Senju Hashirama. Senju Tobarama. Don't mess around here. Uzumaki Naruto in the other world is obviously an evil brat. Uchiha Madara. Tobarama. You pretend to be the think tank of Hashirama. Uzumaki Naruto in the world over there could have killed them at will with the help of rules. But he still gave them a chance. Why don't they cherish it? Fart. Pure Land World. Senju Tobarama almost broke ground by Uchiha Madara's teasing. Uzumaki Naruto had already grasped the opponent's mind when he showed the scroll of heaven to everyone. The reason why he performed with each other was just for Haruno and Uchiha Sasuke, so that they don't feel guilty when they shoot the Konoha Village ninja later. He even tried to subvert the will of fire in their hearts. This brat is too scary. Although it is not his own Konoha Village, Senju Tobarama is still trembling with anger. Damn brat, you dare to kill us. I will let you see the cruelty of the genin world right now. Go to hell. The leading ninja is attacking with kunai in his hand, and when he is about to approach Naruto's face, Uzumaki Naruto strikes. He raised his right arm with a movement so fast that he couldn't see clearly and instantly grabbed the opponent's wrist. Hey, I said senior, since it is not the first time to take the Chūnin exam. You should learn to be humble. It's not appropriate for you to be so weak and yelling like a brat. End of words. Only a light click is heard. Uzumaki Naruto crushed the opponent's wrist as soon as he exerted force. The other party's heart-wrenching pain directly scared the two companions behind him into a cold sweat. Impossible. Why is this newcomer so powerful? You. Stop it. We are your seniors. The ninjas of Konoha Village. We are from a ninja village. The two behind him yell loudly. This shout completely angered Uzumaki Naruto. If I wasn't strong, I would have been beaten at this time and the scroll was taken away, or a corpse at worst. Special mention that everyone is a Konoha Village ninja, which adds fuel to the fire. Boom! Then Naruto punched the opponent hard on the back of the head. At the same time, the screams stopped abruptly. You died. Seeing this, the remaining two couldn't help but trembled and took a few steps back. Dead, Uzumaki said casually. Sorry, seniors. I accidentally used too much force. I didn't expect seniors to be so careless. One punch and die. Uzumaki Naruto smiled indifferently, and a devil-like face appeared in front of the two of them. You actually attacked the ninja in Konoha Village and killed him. I will report this to Lord 3rd Generation, and you will be punished. The remaining two left a harsh word, turning around and fleeing. Unfortunately, a figure suddenly appeared in front of them. A pair of scarlet eyes made the other party suffocate in fright, and then he felt a chill on his neck, and blood spurted out suddenly. Humph. It's not the time for you to kill us. Sasuke, who turned on the Sharingan, looked extremely indifferent. Killed. This is the first kill in the true sense. Also, he is a ninja from the same village as himself. Devil. There is only one person left, continued to choose to escape. But because of the panic in his heart, the speed of his escape was far slower than before. Looking at the fleeing Konoha Village ninja, Uzumaki Naruto and Uchiha Sasuke did not move. Haruno Sakura on the side swallowed nervously. She is very smart. She knows that the last person is reserved for her. But Haruno Sakura hesitated for a few seconds. After remembering the other party's initial attitude, she gritted her teeth. Whether it's Naruto or Sasuke, they trust me so much, I absolutely can't drag them back. Thinking settled, Haruno Sakura suddenly jumped up high. Go to hell! Accompanied by a loud shout, Haruno Sakura wrapped Chakra's foot and kicked Chakra's back. Wow! The body was hit violently, and the opponent spat out a mouthful of blood on the spot. Although there is no trace of explosion on the ground, this kick is enough to make the opponent's soul return to the Pure Land. Very good, the task is completed. Seeing that the three of them have lost their breath of life, Uzumaki Naruto gives Sasuke and Haruno Sakura a thumbs up. Call, this is the first time for me. This feeling is really scary. Haruno Sakura has lingering fears. You will get used to it after experiencing it a few times. Little Sakura, the subject changed, and Naruto said earnestly, this is a ninja. You should be very clear. Skills are not as good as people. That's what happens. Uzumaki Naruto is right. Haruno Sakura is just suspicious. And Naruto said before that it was just to verify that their strength has surpassed all Konoha candidates. I didn't say that I really wanted to kill the other party. But soon, Haruno Sakura was relieved. After all, the other party also wanted to kill them. Yes, I see. Thank you, Naruto. Haruno Sakura nodded quickly, expressing his attitude. At the same time, Uchiha Sasuke flipped the ninja bag on the waist of the leader ninja. Naruto, it is the Scroll of Earth. We've got all the earth coiling shafts. Scroll of Earth? So lucky. Haruno Sakura couldn't believe that God favored them so much. The first team they met possessed the Earth Scroll. But then, Haruno Sakura suddenly remembered the scene where Uzumaki Naruto handed the Sky Scroll to Sasuke. Naruto has already seen the intentions of those malicious people at that time. I think the target is the Scroll of Heaven. Those who can focus on the Scroll of Heaven must have the Scroll of Earth in their hands. It turned out that all of this was within Naruto's expectations. Uzumaki Naruto is really handsome. Haruno Sakura instantly forgot the horror just now, and now she's looking at Naruto with stars in her eyes. Okay, put it away first. Our purpose is not to collect scrolls, but to take advantage of this rare opportunity to increase our strength. Practice, all of this is practice. Yes, Sasuke and Haruno Sakura said in unison. The two then stood beside Uzumaki Naruto left and right. Let's go. Let's continue to look for the next opponent. The three left at a faster speed and continued to look for the next team. With the help of Nine Tails Chakra, this physical strength is nothing compared to Chakra. However, shortly after the three left, a figure suddenly appeared here. Looking closely, it is Orochimaru, one of the Sannin who is wearing the exclusive bamboo hat of Chūnin Village. Strange, could it be that those three brats did this? Looking at the dead body on the ground, because of the snake holding the area with a serious expression, judging from the other party's age, they're definitely much older than the three of the 7th class. Impossible! Are those three brats so powerful? The running speed is also very fast. The more Orochimaru thinks about it, the more he becomes speechless. He originally thought that he would soon meet Uchiha Sasuke, who he had been thinking about since he was staring at Class 7. But I didn't expect the opponent's team to act like the wind, Tianmin like thunder, quickly and ruthlessly in the battle and then leave. As a result, Orochimaru has not been able to catch up with the three of them until now. Hihihi. Suddenly, Orochimaru seemed to think of something and laughed coldly. I understand. After all, that child is the descendant of Uchiha and the younger brother of that person. Only by being able to achieve this level can he show his ability. A few seconds of silence again. Orochimaru closed his eyes and licked his long tongue excitedly. Wait for me, Sasuke. I will catch up with you soon. Sarutobi Hiruzen, that on the high platform, The master and apprentice looked at each other silently. After Sarutobi Hiruzen sighed softly, he pointed the finger at Orochimaru. You trash. Why didn't you meet Class 7 in the first place? Those Konoha Village ninjas died tragically. Orochimaru was immediately taken aback. He couldn't understand what the old immortal guy in front of him was talking about. Mr. Sarutobi, are you mad by Naruto-kun? If you have something to say, what are you talking about here? Is this my problem? The 7th class in the world over there is not like the 7th class in this world. Their speed of action is much faster. Turning his head and thinking about it, Orochimaru suddenly felt that something was wrong, and then set his eyes on Sarutobi Hiruzen. Why do you say I am wrong? You Konoha Village ninjas died at the hands of Naruto-kun. You deserve it. Miss my business. At this time, in the stands of the Chūnin venue,
No more novels? Take part in the voting. The most requested novels and those with the most likes will be chosen for publication on euroaudiobooks.com. There, I can upload as much as I want without the risk of receiving a strike. Our 18 novels and other content that exceed what is morally acceptable are only published on Patreon or the free novels page. Remember, the site is funded by donations on Ko-fi and Patreon memberships.